Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
Live from Kingston, Jamaica, broadcasting around the world. You're watching the Teach Them YouTube show. Intellectual, yet stimulating. Fair, frank, and factual. And now,
broadcasting live.
We will broadcast
live. This is Extra Class, streaming to the world and beyond.
Hey, let's go.
You know, it's Teach Them, the #1 blogging panel on the YouTube channel.
Good night, everyone. Let me know if you're seeing me clearly. Let me know if you're hearing me clearly. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to an episode of Extra Class. Episode, I'm not even sure what it's, 406, something like that still. Long time when I'm there. Peeps, big up on yourself. Night.
Presenting for Extra Class, saying we teach them. Little piece of my story, piece of Extra Class story. Yeah. A piece of my life, piece of my life. Hey, teach them, I give them the story. Hey, watch you now. Extra Class control country. Lock the place in the city. To deal with your music, I say.
Yeah, peeps, big up on yourself, you know, we're there. Yeah, man, me know it's been a while. But not change. Not change, I did teach you some, see, man.
Extra Class is for the trying man. And trying no man. Working for a better situation. Extra Class is for the trying man. And trying no man. Working hard for.
Yeah, peeps, we're there. Good night. All of the people that went at the bizzle. You know what I mean? Rosie myself from early, Lady MS. All of the ones them. It's been a minute, but as we say, we're there. You understand? You know, love is always there. No matter we just a raga here, we not you know what I mean? Yeah, man, so we have some things to talk about. Should be a call-in stream, but I want to talk about a few things. Before that, and then something there. A lot of things has been going on in the country. Jamaica, land we love. Land that is blessed by the Father above. You understand? But boy, I would even know what going about it. You see me? Yeah, Dwayne Goodburn. Sizzler fan, one go on. Lady MS, what's up? Private figure, manners and respect, you know. You understand? Lady Christine Williams, how are you? In Kevin J.A. and stuff. Alright, peeps. So when we come out, first and foremost, for the people and when you check in, you know you leave your political partisan behavior at the door. You understand what I say? We not come for entertain, we come for talk about the things that we have for the country, and irrespective of your political preference, alliance, allegiances, we can talk about civil conversation about things that will make you uncomfortable, but ultimately those are the facts as we know them to be. You understand? And also understand that when I come here, I don't come here to make anybody happy or to stroke anybody's ego. You understand? Or to tell you what you want to hear. We come to talk about the things them as they are. Zine. So one of the things where, so you're, as I say, feel free to support your political movement or party of choice. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a part of the democratic process. It's a part, that's a right that is afforded to us as a democratic country. You know, people would have fought for that before and them something there. You understand? So it's okay to have political preference. That's fine. But it's also okay to listen on divergent views and things where you know probably agree with, but other sort of things. So let me just preface the conversation by saying that I'm in honesty. So you know one of the reasons why I'm in a stream to is that may I get too old and now for I try fight dunceness. You understand? I would have dealt with that for almost 2 decades as a high school teacher. I mean, I don't have the strength for that. I don't have the time for that. You understand? So I know people love hear, only want to hear what them want to hear and what suit for them agenda. That is not how I operate, and that will never be the case. Zine, I have no qualms about giving it to anybody at all. It's just the reality of the situation. You understand? The only people I'm really interested in is the people. You see me? That's how I think. So yeah, I know that the most topical of the issues is the Integrity Commission's report on the Prime Minister's statutory declaration from 2021 to 2023. Because I don't think the 2024 declaration will be published or certified in October, I think so. So it is for a 3-year period. However, their investigation would have gone back as far as 2018 for some reasons. Also, the report, let me say, I can't share that page. Yeah, so the report here, over here, so I am at page 142 of 171 pages. It is very arduous reading. It is very, like I was paint dry in some instances. Some areas of it is kind of a bit technical and stuff. So I have tried my best to familiarize myself as best as I can with the contents of the report. I'm up on page 142 of the contents of the report. I haven't completely finished the report. Zine. So, and next thing, I am not an expert in legal matters or financial matters. The only thing that I would say in this world that I am an expert at is the teaching of geography. That is it. And social studies. But you know me. Zine, I am no expert on nothing else. So the report was tabled in Parliament last week. But before me touch the report, there's something I want to talk about. You know, it was sent to me for now. I was actually to send it to you, seeing that me did link your feed before me get it. Zine, but me never get round to it. You understand what I say? Lady Arita Francis, good night. Zine. DeAndre, what going on, brother? All is well? Adrian, manners are respecting a broski, you know, hear some people as we go along. I mean, I feel free to share the stream with some people, you know, peeps. You understand, your political friends, them. Good as bad tonight, but I saw things set up. You see me? Yeah, man. Raman, big up yourself in a broski. I love every time, you know. Zane, so I want to touch briefly on the People's National Party 86th annual conference that was held at the National Indoor Arena on Sunday last. And the big story coming out of the conference is the appearance at the conference of one of DJ Vybz Kartel Palmer and the fallout from that. What I have to say about that is a couple of things. See? Me try fix it in back of me. So. Light strip studio. Let me get one nice color. Kind of too bright. Want some color, cause next thing you say, teacher, what kind of color that you promote? See? A color is supposed to be yellow. But say, I don't want to stay, you know. You understand? I put it back on white here, cause next thing you say. Yeah, man. Right. So, the national conference is to get the supporters of the party and the executive of the party in one place to share the party's vision, plans, programs coming up, or if they're in opposition, the plans that they have to take the country forward if they should assume power. Now, first and foremost, let us not pretend like it is not something that was open to the public. It was the public session of the conference. So, any free Jamaican citizen can attend if it is your purview to do so. That there's nothing wrong with that. So, firstly, Vybz Kartel appearance, attendance at the conference, there's nothing wrong with that. And ultimately, I don't know why people are surprised. Vybz Kartel has never hidden his support for the People's National Party. The history is there to suggest that. However, being free to go is fine. You're free to go. What happened at the conference is that the platform of the People's National Party 86th annual conference was opened up to Vybz Kartel. And a lot of people has had issues with that. I suppose those people are not supporters of the People's National Party. And then you have some people who are probably undecided that took issue with it, and then you have a lot of people who felt that it is a politics and anything goes. Cannot be. The most important appearance at any national conference generally is the party leader. The speech of the party leader is normally front and center and the most important engagement at a conference. Now, I don't know, but just from my observation, since the conference, leading up to the tabling of the IC report, which has taken over the news cycle, the major discussion coming out of the People's National Party's conference was the appearance of Vybz Kartel. So the discussion days after was about who was present versus what was presented. And if I was the main presenter, then that would be cause for concern. Because if I spent 1 year preparing to talk to my people, to talk to the nation, to offer myself as an alternative to the government of the day, and I stood up and talked for however long, and the following day and days after that, it is not what I said, it is not the plans that I proposed, it is not the programs that I intend to implement that were front and center of the conversation, but the fact that the platform was open up to Vybz Kartel. I guess some people look at that and say, but Teach is still a winner now because people are talking about the conference. And it get the base of the party energized. That is one viewpoint. I suppose another point is that you're going to have people within that same political organization who were not pleased. I don't know how Peter Bunting is feeling about Vybz Kartel's appearance based on some things that Peter Bunting has said publicly about Vybz Kartel in the past. Zine, you will have some people now also who are looking on and I say, then Mark Golding is going to go on the stage and talk to me about crime and violence in this country, and he has opened up the platform, and yes, we all know that the conviction was quashed, but to a man that spent 13 years in prison for murder, don't think that is lost on some people, you know. So whilst there may be a vibe, so to speak, pun intended, that was generated by Kartel's appearance, was it a win for the People's National Party? How many people watching the stream can tell me off of the top of them head 2 programs or policies that Mark Golding discussed that he hopes to implement going forward? So, Vybz Kartel's appearance took whatever momentum Mark could have generated from this conference from him. So it was actually Vybz Kartel's conference. No, and as I said before, and this is my personal opinion now, and this may I share, Vybz Kartel being at the conference is not an issue. It is the public section of the conference, open to the public. If you're a supporter of the party, if you're not, it's open to you. Zine, however, having somebody with the history that Vybz Kartel has, as it relates to legal troubles, one of your talking points as PNP president is the crime situation in the country. You cannot now be telling people about this now, and on the other hand, you open up the platform to somebody of that reputation. And again, me I say, you know, take off on the orange hat and take off on the green hat tonight. We are talking about somebody said the video skip. I don't know. Is the audio or video skipping? Oh, look here. So some people, let me see what I'm going over here, so. Oh, may I hear that? May I hear that for real? The video good, true. Yo. Let me try this and see if this works. But I know if it has improved any at all. Also, let me unplug this for the time being, like how this a 2. No, I plug out the wrong one, you know. Alright, let me not do that. Let me do something else. Just to keep that going. Zane, let me know if you're still having the sound good too. Oh, so some video and audio clean. Alright, so the people who are having audio and video issues, just close the stream and open it back and see if that helps. So some people are saying good, some people are saying not good. So I'm not sure. Alright, let me know. Zane, and thanks guys. You know, it's been a while. So some cobweb good as in our equipment them. You don't know. You see me? So again, this part is my personal view. Kartel being present. So the people must say Kartel should not go to conference. Not tapping nice. So no can't tap the man from God the conference. See? It is the public section of the conference. There's nothing wrong with that. He has stated before his preference for the People's National Party. And he is free to do that. That is not a problem. See? So not an issue. However, if you intend to present yourself as an alternative for governance in the country, I think that open up the platform to Vybz Kartel was an error in judgment. And being a good leader is about having good judgment, is about developing the skill of discernment when, how, where, why, what. It's skipping a lot. There are slight skip stutter in the stream. Yo, what am I doing to me tonight, Father? But what could then cause that? Mic check 1. I don't know what could then cause that. Alright, I'm going to unplug something. Let's see if I could have that. Oops. No? Show me here. Now I'll tell you who you are. I don't know. Yeah, skipping slightly. Skip my low. I don't know what I'm going. Alright, may I try to eliminate some potential. Alright, that one. Try to eliminate something else. Try to eliminate something else. I don't want to eliminate the wrong thing, you know? Like me say eliminator. Alright, me eliminate a few things. So, make me know if it better. But me I go on talk, because it is not yours. It is not terrible still. But me don't love that in Chantal. Me think it's smooth. You understand? I don't know what I go on. Alright, I could go on. Alright, let me stop share that. Oh, I'm not share that screen. So I don't know what I'm going. Alright, it is not terrible. Well, so we are go on, look a bit then. It's better, bro. Still skipping a little. Skip to my low. I don't know what cause a problem there. You understand? You see me? But me I go on talk. So if you don't go on here, you understand? So that is just my view. The decision to open the platform to Kartel was a wrong one. Him being present at the conference is neither here nor there. Everybody free for. You understand? That can't be the issue. Some people, you can't make that be the issue. Everybody is free to support political party they prefer. You understand? So the problem, some people are saying stream good, some people are saying not good. I hear a lot of attempts at trying to justify the situation, like some strange justification. But we're not get into that. You understand what I say? And again, tonight, left your political acts at the door. You can pick them up on your way out. That's fine. Zane? But why me I don't know what I'm going. I'm going to talk. Zane? Also, the impact that the party leaders presentation should have had, I don't think it did, because days after the conference, the conversation was around Vybz Kartel. You understand what I say? So, I guess I don't know. You win some, you lose some. I don't know. How influential a move that will be in the long run is left to be seen. Because I said, Vybz Kartel is not new in his support for People's National Party. It has always been there. I suppose it's the first time him go to one conference like that, as far as I know. So that could be it. I don't know. So the time will tell. See? I guess the voters will decide. And you know, in Jamaica, 9-day wonder and these things. A lot of justification or attempts at justification. None of them don't make no sense, to be honest with you. The fact of the matter is that it shouldn't have been done. Not the platform that the leader goes to speak on. For obvious reasons. You understand what I say? Then say, I can't stop that. Then, okay, then, big up yourself. Then, Glenroy Bowler, big up yourself in a family. You see me? So that is my view. However you want to look at it, the impact of the opposition leader's presentation was lost because of the conversation focusing around who was present and not what was presented. And it's a possibility that maybe the last national conference before the next general election is called could be or may not. Depends on what the Prime Minister decides to do as it relates to calling an election. You understand? So, yeah. I guess coming out at top, so where I think Ice Buchanan will be Anne-Marie Vars's opponent in what that? East Portland. Interesting choice. East Portland and West Portland kind of strange places. You understand? And I suppose one of the issues that the painters face over the years is that the people who are challenging Darrell Vars and well now Anne-Marie, I don't know that they are based in Portland on the ground. You understand? And I suppose to develop a relationship with the voters, you need people who are on the ground. Can't just people who go set up shop during the election cycle and if them lose, them disappear. And then you start over again. You understand? So, I don't know. And also, Damian Crawford, who is still the most popular figure in the People's National Party, politician that is, Zane went up against Anne-Marie Vaz and he was not able to. You see me? How well will ISAT be able to adapt and adjust to the situation down at East Portland is left to be seen. So, you know, we always observe these things and find these things intriguing. No, so that. And I guess there will be more political movements and all of this. We see where Marsha Smith resigned from the North East Central constituency and Matthew Samuda. And that again, I think that was, well, I don't know, because I thought that was done and dusted in terms of Matthew being the replacement down there. So, but I guess it was since Nigel said that he will be moving on to the IMF and some movements, I guess the Prime Minister want to free up some space to do some things. But now he has called a by-election for Northeast Central when Trelawney, where Marisa Dalrymple Filbert was MP when she resigned, that seat has been without a MP in Parliament, a member in Parliament for since then. You have others. I think there's a PNP MP from somewhere in St. Catherine. I don't remember where he was Shadow Minister of Technology. I think that is where Damien was placed. So there was no by-election there either. So I don't know what go on. We need to deal with the politics where we can't have the people's interest just languishing at our pleasure. If you don't have a political representative for whatever reason, resignation or in some cases death, the people still need to be represented in the House of Parliament. So we need to have guidelines put in place to say, okay, if a sitting MP vacates the post for whatever reason, a by-election should be called within X time. That can't be a hard legislation to formulate and pass. Zine, it cannot be. Just like how we should have set election dates and we should have fixed election terms. Those things, after so many years of independence, in quotation, shouldn't be so hard. Also, we need to reach a point where politicians can face impeachment in this country. Like, why are we well, I guess politicians, they make the laws, you understand, and we not hold them responsible so them can't do anything. You can't have a constituency without a political representative for so long, for no reason at all. So there is expediency with Northeast and what happened to the Trelawney? I don't know if it's Trelawney North or Trelawney, but one with Marissa Dalrymple Filbert. You understand what I'm saying? We can't continue around the country like a patty shop. Who feel is your internet teach? Oh. Me not feel so. Well, me hope it's not. I switch over walk to Wi-Fi and see. Because I use, because my internet kind of strained sometimes, you know. Quality, you know, but I don't know how to go on. You understand? So, these are things that are not like pulling a teeth or a tooth. One of them, you understand? These are simple things that should have been in place at this stage of our development. Set dates in the event that an MP vacates their post. Boom. Say 3 months after. I'm just saying. There has to be a by-election. See? We know that the election cycle is 5 years. Okay. Every year, come November the 8th, will be the general election. Zine, local government election, if they want to keep it as is, where is not my preference. I think general election and local government election, one day. You vote for your council, you vote for your MP, you go your yard. You understand? And that is my view. Zine, we don't need to have a situation where one person runs the country into infinity. Zine, I have always said when it comes to that, you can't serve them more than 2 terms unless there are circumstances which would dictate that you serving a 3rd term may be beneficial to the country, and that has to be through a referendum. Right? So suppose in the situation where you have a natural disaster, Zine, it don't make no sense you uproot if the situation just for election, or if you have you have a transformational leader that is moving the country forward at great speed, and you think that, okay, this person have unfinished business, and you want to know, ask the population if they are willing to know, give this. I don't know how they would, I'm just saying. But I think 2 terms is enough to move the country in the right direction and pass on the baton to somebody else. That just my view. That Kirk Edwards, big up yourself. You understand what I mean? So this arguing of power and holding on to power is one of the things where I mess with you. You understand? Because in Jamaica, unfortunately, people vote along party lines and not policy lines. People vote along party lines and not program lines. People vote not necessarily for the group of people at that time who is best able to govern the country, but just the party who I love and support. In Jamaica, people hardly change their political support. Zine, so you will have a leader or a party in power for an extended, protracted period of sufferation and struggling because a party lines, people are vote along. You understand? So we need to look on them something. You understand? Yeah, me know it should be good in the end, but me don't know what I want. Sometimes I probably should have reset the modem before I start stream. You understand? And then even if that I give problem, I have a failover, we're supposed to switch over to the secondary internet, Zane, where I should be able to drive the stream to. So I don't know how I'm going. But I can't do that now. I have to just go and shut up my face. Zane, so these are some simple things. I am sure during the last election cycle or the previous one, so that would be what, 2016? The Prime Minister, either 2016 or 2020 election, he made a lot of noise about fixed election dates and what you call that? I say it in time, I don't remember. Zane? Election terms and all of them something there. I don't hear nothing about them things there again, so I don't know how to go on. Zane? So here, a lot of these promises are made and then nothing will come true. So I don't know. It cannot be a situation where only so our thing in Jamaica is that the people elect you, so only them can get rid of you. That's a foolishness. You understand? So a man in his first month of being a member of parliament do something egregious to the nation. Zine? Then you tell me, say, we have to go wait 5 years with him sitting in a parliament and eat taxpayers' money before some accountability can be. No, man, that don't make no sense. There has to be provisions for impeachment. Zane, I suppose if there are provisions for impeachment, I guess probably there would be impeachment proceedings against the Prime Minister at the moment. Even though the IC report did not recommend prosecution. But we talk about that. Alright. I don't know. Why does it seem like every issue falls at Andrew's feet? Well, I guess if he's head that way the crown in America. When you is a leader, I saw it all going on. You understand? So yes, you would have chosen people who you would think are capable to do certain things, but ultimately it will fall at your feet because you are the leader. Heavy is the head that wear the crown, I suppose. You understand? So I don't know. King D, what are you doing? So the Integrity Commission completed, in their estimation, the investigation surrounding the statutory declaration of the Prime Minister. There has been issues with the Prime Minister's statutory declaration from 2021 up to 2023. We don't know what the 2024 declaration will be like. As of such, there has been a lot of questions surrounding why is the PM's declaration going so long without it being certified by the Integrity Commission and back and forth, and then there was conversation about an illicit six people in Parliament who are being investigated for illicit enrichment. Then we hear say it's 8, and then them ask Mark Golding and say he asks all of female MP them, then say no, none of them. And just say he marks all of female them, so no. And then me I say then I teach them on the investigation for illicit enrichment then, because if Mark I say he ask everybody and then say no, if Andrew I say he ask everybody and they say no, then I must me. Because say then me not understand. Turns out that the Prime Minister was on the investigation for illicit enrichment. That investigation started 2023 in May. Based on what I have read from the report. As I said, I am at page 142 of 171. It's long. But I don't want nobody telling me, I don't want to hear from nobody, but I want to read it myself. See, I mean, I guess I need clarification on something because I'm not verse all things. See? Ultimately, the ICE has not recommended any criminal proceedings against the Prime Minister, but they have raised many questions about many issues coming out of their investigation. See? So let me read something for you. Well, so the investigation... So I can share this in the meantime. So the investigation report into the statutory declaration submitted by the Most Honorable Mr. Andrew Holness, Prime Minister, for the year 2019-2022, or 2019 to 2022. All right, I mean I said 2021. All right, so fine. in respect of concerns that he owns assets disproportionate to his lawful earnings, and that he made false statements in his statutory declaration by way of omissions contrary to law. So the IC's biggest issue, based on my understanding of what I have read, is the fact that there were some omissions on the part of the Prime Minister that in the law and in the Integrity Commission Act and the proceed against whatever the acts are is a criminal offense. So if you willingly, that is what they are saying. See? But when they did their investigations and calculations, the threshold for that charge was not met. See? And ultimately, based on what I am getting, is that the Prime Minister's statutory declaration is still not yet certified. Why? Because the Integrity Commission, where mess up here, so in my opinion, there's the next problem, have made recommendation that the Parliament send the report to the FID and TAJ for further scrutiny. So basically, in essence, the IC sent a report that is technically, even though them say complete, it really incomplete. Why? Because under the Integrity Commission Act, they are able to interplay, that's a very important word, I'll come back with it, to interplay with agencies like the FID and TAJ to facilitate their investigation. I think they were involved in the early stages, but now after sending the report to Parliament, the report is now tabled. They are saying, okay, send it to somewhere else. I think that is wrong. And again, even me know people in the stream love them Andrew. I can't tell you not to love them Andrew. I love them Mark. Zine, let us look at the thing for what it is. Yes, let me find something else I want to read. So let me read the front page first and then we'll continue. People that we are dislike history, then no just left, man. So the publication until it's stable in Parliament shall be confidential. Me I look for something particular in there. But I like that. Okay, so the investigation report by the Director of Investigation, DI for short, of the Most Honorable blah blah blah, into the 2021 statutory declaration, right? 2021 is based on referral by the Commissioners of Integrity Commission pursuant to Section 40, subsection 5 of Corruption Prevention Act and Section 43, subsection 2, subsection A of the Integrity Commission Act. More particularly, there were concerns that Mr. Holness owned assets disproportionate to his lawful earnings for the declaration period, and that he made false statements in his statutory declaration for the stated period. Zin, so the referral from the commissioner inter alia indicates the following. 1. The declarant's net worth was calculated based on information that was included on statutory declaration for a year. I can't read it, so I brought me go over this. For a year ended 2021 and additional information provided by the declarant. Net worth grew by $51,555,076.22 over a 5-year period. So that was one of the issues that the IC raised, that over a 5-year period, the net worth of the PM rose by $51 million. Zin? So the net worth grew by, for the period ended the 31st of December 2021. This calculation includes the conversion of income and net worth from US to JA dollars. Next, another thing that they had issues with unexplained changes in net worth was calculated as $4,491,798.43 for the year ended 2021. No, listen to this now. This is where it is important. although the declarant's net worth appeared to align with income for some years, the growth of the net assets of companies for which the declarant and close family members are majority shareholders and the actual contributions of minority shareholders need to be further examined. See, me highlight something when I read earlier. So, now, as will be seen below, the Director of Investigation was unable to arrive at a conclusion regarding illicit enrichment in respect of Mr. Holness, as he did not have access to a schedule of Mr. Holness's personal expenses over the relevant period and due to unresolved questions concerning the operations of companies with which Mr. Holness is connected. So, the Integrity Commission was not able to arrive at a conclusion regarding illicit enrichment. Why? They are saying that a schedule of the expense of the PM was not provided, even though them asked for it many times. And also, questions related to other things were not answered, or, well, answered to suit them, I guess, or to satisfy them. Then, the DI, which is the Director of Investigation, nonetheless conducted a net worth analysis in respect of Mr. Holness and a company wholly owned by him, which is Imperium. We soon get to all of that. The reference analysis did not reveal any unexplained growth in Mr. Holness's net worth for the year 2021. The analysis, however, revealed unexplained growth in Mr. Holness's net worth for the year 2022. So, based on where I have reached, which is page 141 or 42 of the 171, I have made some summary points, Zane, of basically what came out in the report. One, so the report is 171 pages. There's a lot of pages that. The investigation, so they have been trying to certify the statutory declaration for a while. And upon trying to do that and getting more and more info, they decided to start an investigation based on the report May 5, 2023. Now, there have been a lot of conversations about whether or not the Prime Minister lied to the country when he was asked if he is being investigated for illicit enrichment. Zane, as a matter of fact, as I said, the Prime Minister, well, there was some news report last night that the Prime Minister has instructed his lawyer to take legal action against some people of the People's National Party who were at the press conference yesterday. I would have uploaded most of the press conference. I think only Donna Scott Motley and I think the introduction wasn't in it from Dayton Campbell. See? So if you don't watch it and you're interested, you can go watch it. How will those lawsuits look? I don't know. And them something. So that. See? So whilst the IC... Alright, so I'm going to do the summary first. See? So investigation into illicit enrichment of sorts commenced on the 5th of May, 2023. If be wrong or not link me, nobody sue me, I don't have no money. You understand? See? No, and the investigation came about over concerns that the PM owned assets that is disproportionate to his lawful earnings for 2021, for the 2021 declaration period. That he made false declarations and their false declaration involved omitting bank account info that were later added in modified statutory declaration because he was given an opportunity to resubmit the statutory declaration, I think, on 3 occasions. See? And ultimately, the IC is saying that some information that he requested was not submitted, such as a schedule for the PM expenses covering the relevant period. They also highlighted the fact that there were 28 bank accounts that were linked to the PM, some active, some inactive, or dormant. I guess that's the correct terminology. They would have looked at a total of 3,600 transactions. I don't know if that is the exact figure, but it's in that ballpark. They collected over 80 witness statements. There were some judicial hearings held with various people, bank workers, and also Member of Parliament for Central Kingston, Donovan Williams, who is the secretary of, I think, all of Holness's company or the companies related to him, based on what me read. Again, no, what I found fascinating, and I am saying this with full knowledge that the IC said that they were not able to, you know what I mean, based on their calculation and formula, come up with a illicit enrichment prosecution against the Prime Minister. But just going through the report, the interplay, as I said, that word is important for tonight, between at least 3 companies linked to the Prime Minister is absolutely fascinating. You understand? And again, I am fully aware that the IC ruling says a particular thing. However, based on my reading, I find some things fascinating. I'll say that. Zin, so there are 3 main companies. Imperium Investment Holdings. He is the sole shareholder in that company. That company is really a holding company for his assets, liabilities, assets, and them something there. Estate Bridge Development Company Limited, which is, I guess, into construction and modification of buildings, and Positive Media Solutions, which provide audio, visual, and social media, media services in general, live streaming, video production, account management, social, and them something there. Zine, so 3 companies: Imperium Investment Holdings, Estate Bridge Development Company Limited, and Positive Media Solutions. Now, there are other companies that are mentioned in the report. ADMAT Incorporated was a company that was based in St. Lucia that the Prime Minister was the chief executive officer of. I think one of his sons was also a shareholder in that. ADMAT was wounded up in 2020 and its assets transferred to Imperium between 2021 and probably 2022. See? There's also another company that is, that figures in the report called Green Emerald Trading Limited. See? So there are a number of companies, you understand, that the report focus on. Also, there is another entity, which is a charity, basically, based on what the report says, Positive Jamaica Foundation, and questions were raised because the investigators found information that caused them to question whether there was some commingling of private funds from Imperium, which is Onus's company, and Positive Jamaica Foundation, which is supposed to be a charity where I think Mr. Onus is, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but he might have some position in there. In the report, apparently there were some errors made by NCB treating with some share acquisition and some wrong and that was cleared eventually, but that was a big part of the report. Also, there was some declarations that were made by the Prime Minister that were not completely supported by or consistent with bank records. And those the things that we are telling you are in the report. We're not, and what we hear nobody say, oh, these things are in the, and as me I say, irrespective of whether you support the Prime Minister, yes or no, we are just looking at some of the facts. And me I said these things we say a thing later. Just give me a little time. Then there were issues also taken by the investigators with a $50 million loan from Barita that was supposed to be a secured loan, but ended up being an unsecured loan, and some things around that. I think they have also suggested that the FID should take a closer look at that transaction. I think the loan has been repaid and stuff already, but them something there. Also, and this is a very important aspect of the report, if you ask me, Mr. Norman Brown, who is a shareholder in, I think, Eastbridge, Zane. He is also the chairman of the Urban Development Corporation and the Housing Association of Jamaica. Also, based on what I read in the report, he is a director at the NSWMA Montego Bay version of that. No. A company that is linked to the Prime Minister, Eastbridge, one of its shareholders, Norman Brown, is the chairman of the UDC and HAJ. These two organizations falls under the Office of Economic Growth and Job Creation, which operates out of the Prime Minister's office. As a matter of fact, I think the Prime Minister is the Minister of Economic Growth and Job Creation. So, and Mr. Norman Brown is also the director at NSWMA in Freeport, Montego Bay side. Now, even though the report did not come across any evidence to support that there has been any conflict of interest in terms of anything done, there cannot be a situation where, as taxpayers, we should be comfortable with this arrangement. Especially, and let me tell you why, apart from the obvious things. Zane, the UDC and HAJ are involved in construction. Estate Bridge, which is the company that is linked to the Prime Minister and where Norman Brown is a shareholder. I think the other shareholder in Estate Bridge is the Prime Minister's sister and one of his son, who became a shareholder after the Prime Minister gave up his... Look here. Those two companies, those two national agencies, Urban Development Corporation and Housing Association of Jamaica, are involved in construction and building, while Estate Bridge, where Mr. Norman Brown is a shareholder, is also involved in construction and building. So the potential for somebody to broke them toe and a conflict of interest develop is very big there, so. Seeing that also, he's a shareholder in a company that the Prime Minister was a shareholder based on the report, and the Prime Minister has overarching responsibility for the UDC and HAJ, seeing that they fall under the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, it smells wrong. So even though I want to say this because I have no money, even though the Integrity Commission was not able to gather any evidence to suggest that there has been any impropriety or irregularities under the stewardship of Mr. Brown, the possibility is that I don't like it. You understand? That's a dopey show start. Make we continue. And as I said, these things I have garnered from reading 142 pages of the 171 page report. Me not come here so fi pretty up nothing for nobody or take side with nobody. Me I share the facts. Zin? Alright. All three companies that I mentioned earlier, Imperium Investment Holdings, Eastbridge Development Company Limited, Positive Media Solutions, between 2021 and 2022, they filed nil tax return. And over that period, based on my rough work, these three companies would have reported income of at least $25 million across the three companies. But all three companies, based on what I'm reading at the report, filed nil tax return for the period 2021-2022. Now, I listened to chartered accountant. I don't remember his name. He is the Dennis Strong, who said that, and again, me never got accounting school, who said that, let me see, because I don't want, me find it. See, when me find it, me play a phone. But we soon come to that. So, and basically, what the IC is saying is that not look right. See? But Dennis Chung tried to shed some light onto basically I say you pay tax on profit and not income. I think that is the gist of what he was saying. I'm going to say I can find it and play it for you. See? So I could continue. During their investigation, especially when they came upon the interplay between the three companies, the Integrity Commission solicited the services of an independent, so I read it, because I kind of paraphrase this from the report, of an independent international forensic accounting examiner who took 6 months to complete the report. And that examination began on the 9th of June 2023. Now, I suppose that forensic auditor did not find enough material for the IC to recommend or to mount prosecution against the Prime Minister. As they said, they were not able to really and fully prove illicit enrichment in a level satisfactory to the law. I guess there was no it's not a liar. So we are left that. Zin? So these now are the main points that the report is centered and structured around. And I say all of this to say this now. Even though the Integrity Commission, and let me read what them say. Again, as will be seen below, the Director of Investigation was unable to arrive at a conclusion regarding illicit enrichment in respect of Mr. Holness, as he did not have access to a schedule of Mr. Holness's personal expenses for the declaration period. So they were not able to come to a conclusion regarding illicit enrichment. See? So even though there is no prosecution coming out of the investigation, there are things in the report that, as well-thinking Jamaicans, would I make up, you know what I mean, ask few questions and think a few things. That's what I get. So when I don't read the report again, I will see if I see any other thing. You understand? So that is the gist of the and look, let me say this. One of the major afflictions affecting Jamaica, and I guess the world at large, in these modern times where information is available, is that people don't read. We sit down and we depend on everybody else to provide us with information. Even though we are fully aware of the fact that it's not everybody who is going to come and treat with the thing in a valid way and just stick to the facts. They have people with an agenda, whether it is for political gain or to just eat a food or to just sow discontent and discord. You understand? And be divisive. Everybody out here have an agenda. It is important, and I can't tell yourself, you go sit down and read 171 pages. But as a taxpaying citizen in this country, these things are things that we need to look at. See? And as me I said, the IC did not find the threshold or the level that they are comfortable with to proceed with a criminal prosecution against the Prime Minister. But there are some things in here that, no matter how green your shirt is, if you're going to be fair, you're going to look at it and say, then, that looks shaky. As I said, some of the interplay is I find fascinating. As a matter of fact, I wonder why Prime Minister stock advisor, because the man they know if he make money on the stock market, yes. Can't find about a 10 grand if you invest. Leave me. So, the opposition leader is saying that the matter cannot be over because there was recommendation that the Commissioner General of the TAJ, Tax Administration of Jamaica, and the Financial Investigations Division should have a further look, and there should be more probity in some of the issues arising out of the Integrity Commission's report. Zane, I have a thing so I want to find. However, there are people who are saying that nonsense. The commission investigated, submitted, and the report was tabled. If there is no criminal proceeding that will be carried out against the Prime Minister, then the matter is closed. Well, that is what I think Senator, I think her name is Shireen, soon tell her. You understand? Is saying. So let me see if I can play something from the opposition leader. No, I don't want this over here. So. Yeah, my computer give me a problem sometime, as in just unruly behavior. See, let me share this. Oh, it got to look on my screen. Oh. Alright, so this is what, I forgot to change over, but when my audio sitting there now. To this also now. Hear it. So this is what. So
the Integrity Commission has recommended that the case be referred to the Financial Investigations Division, the FID. Specializes in financial crimes.
Well, I'm going to play about that.
The Integrity Commission has recommended that the case be referred to the Financial Investigations Division, the FID, which specializes in financial crimes, including money laundering, and with which the Integrity Commission has an active Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, for mutual cooperation, which is provided for in Section 7, subsection 12 of the Integrity Commission Act, and also by an equivalent provision in the FID Act as well. This is recommended so that further investigation can get to the bottom of his affairs. And the Integrity Commission has also made it clear that Mr. Holness's statutory declarations cannot and will not be certified as required by law until the investigations have been concluded. So, Jamaica has a Prime Minister who remains under
investigation, that you must say. Zane? So we can get Ms. Clark here. So,
corruption prosecution has ruled. The matter is finished.
Alright, so this is Senator Shireen Golden Campbell. I wonder if she's Mark related. I don't think so. So this is what she had to say. Boom. Share screen away. So
the Director of Investigation of Corruption Prosecution has ruled. The matter is finished. The Director of Investigation, however, in the course of the investigation, can perform his functions in cooperation with another body. So were the investigation still an ensuing investigation, if he deemed it appropriate, could cooperate with another body to further his investigation.
And it was...
But once the investigation is complete, Turner, and he has tabled a report, he has sent the report to the DCP, the matter is finished. He cannot decide that he has done all of this work, but he hasn't found what he's looking for, and therefore decide, well, he's going to do it again. And I want you to understand the concept of that, and I want my Jamaican people to understand the concept of that. When you go to court and you're charged with a crime, the prosecution has the burden of proof. They have the job to convince the judge that you ought to be convicted. If they cannot meet the evidentiary burden to do that, the judge's duty is to discharge the defendant. The Director of Corruption Prosecution has discharged the Prime Minister in this matter. Our jurisprudence does not allow the Director of Investigations to continue to pursue a matter into perpetuity because he's not satisfied that with all of his resources, with all of the money spent, with all of the witness statements that he procured, with all of the persons that he spoke to in this investigation, that with having done all of that and not finding anything that can commit the Prime Minister to prosecution, that he can continue to do it until he finds something in 2029. That is not the principle of legal jurisprudence. The Prime Minister has been taken to task. He has investigated, interrogated. The matter is over. The DI has not found anything that is worthy of prosecution. So says the Director of Corruption Prosecution.
Right, so that is JLP Senator Shireen Golden Campbell. I think she's also an attorney at law. So that is two sides of the coin. One of the things, Richie, go on. One of the things that I am not clear on is saying that the Integrity Commission has made a recommendation for a referral. See? If the FID or TAJ can just take it on without Parliament actually making the referral, that I'm not sure. As I say, I have read only 142 of the 171 pages. So I guess me not come to that yet. Zane? Yeah, you know, Father Andre. So I don't know if it's something that Parliament has to refer. And if so, I suppose it would have to be a majority in the House of Representatives. I guess the GLP has the majority, so we don't know what's going on with that. So I guess I will watch and see. I also saw something where the lawyers of the PM, there is some suggestion that the PM may be seeking a judicial review in relation to the referral. So I don't know. I don't think this thing is going away anytime soon. But what me I say is that now, as a taxpayer in the country, it is, I know some people ask about teacher long and boring, and I'm not interested in that. It is important to try as best as possible to read these things. You understand? It's just like, for example, cartel trial. I know sometimes I do call in and some people call and say some things. And then me I say, brother, you read the transcript from a trial? You're never in a courtroom. Well, I wasn't in the courtroom, but I read the transcript of the trial. So a lot of the things that people say really and truly is totally different from what happened in court because the transcript is there. So, okay, your favorite vlogger tells about the report. Chances are I'm not read the report, I shouldn't read the report, she hear something. And, so you go. Or read one newspaper article. And again, me soon talk about a media house in this country. I've said it before, may I say it again. We have to, in this day and age where information is so accessible, we have to do some reading. Some of us are intellectually lazy. And as such, we are being fed with information that sometimes has been tainted, modified, adjusted to suit a particular agenda and narrative. But because of that you want to hear too, you accept it as gospel. There is very little fact checking going on, whether mainstream or social media. For example, there's very little fact checking. Everybody just grabbing the bits and pieces when can get. TikTok is the new repository of knowledge. You understand? Them see a TikTok video and a gospel of God to John, Matthew, Mark, and Luke. You understand? We cannot continue to operate like this. We are becoming lazy physically. We are becoming lazy intellectually. And because of that, it is easy for people to mislead and to trick us. And on the know what true me attack. Most of us, probably including myself too, a lot of the times, I get rusty intellectually, man, because we are allowing ourselves to be fed information by people like me who probably have ulterior motives or agendas, who don't necessarily want best for the country but best for themselves or best for them party. Zane? And oftentimes these are the people that we grab onto because they must say what we want to hear. They must feed what they know you want to hear. You understand? So I am imploring you, not as a vlogger now, but as an educator by trade, try apart for the intellectually lazy chuck. You understand? Don't take, so me come here so and I've summarized aspects of the report. Don't take my word for gospel. I will happily email you the folder with the reports. See the folder up on my screen, IC report. Let me show you one in there. See? Screen share now, wanna? See? So much files in there. Oh, this kind of trick me around here, so. There's so much file in there. A portion of them. I will happily email it to you. I could look reading for yourself now. See? So even though you support your favorite vloggers, and there's nothing wrong with that, try sometime to get some information for yourself. That's all me I say. You understand? Crap. See? Because it's a tricky space we live in, huh? You understand? And everybody's motives are not pure. And boy, I mean even know. Just know what's a social media. It's just that. Like you have many actors, good actors, bad actors. Sometimes you don't know who is who. And it is important. I have always told my viewers, never you take everything, because sometimes the information that I shared, may I get it from a particular source. Sometimes that source is not correct. It happens. You understand? And me need to come say, you know that was wrong. Some people, instead of do that and retract, them come quarrel and blame everybody else. I have seen it. We need for the better. The media houses now, there was a, let me say I can bring up my Twitter page. As I said, Twitter is a place where I kind of more time talk out loud. So what up on my mind, sometimes me tweet it. See? So there was a very small thread that I posted, right? So see it here, it has said, I am so wary of Jamaica's media houses. If you pay keen attention, you realize there are certain trends and patterns to how each of them operates. It is very concerning to say the least. Then, the need to be first. The need to compete with social media bloggers is watering down journalism. Quality investigative journalism is dying from natural causes. Very little fact-checking is being done. And editors need editors because there are multiple errors in most publications these days. This should not be the norm in a democratic country. Finally, mainstream media is now competing with social media for sus and gossip, which is often front and center in their publication. That is the challenge that we are facing. So it is imperative, it is important, it is critical that well-thinking people also, even if you're getting your information from these media outlets, whether traditional or social media, you also take a little time to sometimes verify this information. See? Don't judge the your channel is broken. I don't know if you're referring to the the audio video glitch. I don't know what is happening with that. I've never had those experiences. In many years, I haven't had to deal with that. So I don't know. I have added some stuff to the studio. So I guess at the first me I streamed since me kind of move around and modify some things. So that may be the issue. I will have to do a stress test probably tomorrow to see if I can do that now as the stream I go done. So if that's what you mean, I don't know. You understand? We are in an age where people are profiting from misinformation, disinformation, and downright fake news. You know. You watch some of these channels. You know. You understand what I'm saying? And I have always said that I have a responsibility to my viewers to ensure that every time I share something, it is as accurate as I know it to be. I don't need to add curry to the thing for change the flavor just to make a money. You understand? As a matter of fact, I haven't uploaded regular for the past couple of months. Zane, I haven't streamed since when? Burial. Couple times after burial. You understand? All of them things that we see happen, I couldn't turn on the computer and turn on the camera them and come chat and do foolishness and make video. Me no rich right now. Me then collect some money. Me no have none right now. But say, it is not just about the money for me, brother. Zane, it is a responsibility to my viewers to ensure that when they leave here with the correct information. Irrespective of how them feel about the information. Zane, and also because me not do the go sus gossip business. Zane, when them leave here, so them will leave with the facts. Because we not change the thing and add no flavor to the thing to entertain in the hope of making a money or making a dollar. You understand? As me say, if it was just about the money, every day me upload foolishness just to make money. You understand? For this past month, for the past month and a half, I don't think I upload 5 videos. And even if I upload videos, it's videos where my videographer go out, get the content, and he can give it. And that I go on. You understand? So at the end of the day, people, and you know, is a big part of the problem because I keep supporting the people them with the foolishness. Because I don't want to love the foolishness, you know. First thing first, you see? On YouTube, it tell me, say, so it will suggest some videos, say, your viewers watch this channel. So me know watch. I can't hide it. I don't think me not see. But me know. And that is okay. Because you may get something different from that. You understand? Than monotone, boring. Teach them. Me get that. But at the end of the day, it is also your responsibility to seek some information for yourself. Now back to the IC report. See? You understand? Not for only Richie, man. Alone. There's nobody in the stream that just watch teach them, man. As a YouTuber. You understand what I say? So, at the end of the day, I know that all the people watch the various channels because different people get different things from different creators. It's natural and it's fine. But me know. That's why I couldn't know. So, me know. You understand? I never tell you before, but me know. It says, your viewers watch this video or this channel. You understand what I say? So, me know. You can't hide. You understand? Me know. So nobody go on like say on an angel. Do nothing but be responsible in your consumption of content. Now, with the IC report and with the Prime Minister situation, I have a few things, as I said, to say about the IC. Truth be told, is that based on some things that I've seen the Integrity Commission done for, I am not somebody who is very confident in their ability to in the dispensation of justice, I guess. That's what I want to say. Probably not something if you say it, but yeah. Zane, now, the Integrity Commission blundered in completing the investigation, sending it to Parliament, and then them ask the FID and Tax Administration of Jamaica to dig deeper, knowing full well that there's a memorandum of understanding between the FID and the Integrity Commission that was signed last year or a year before, not so long ago. And there's also provisions in the Integrity Commission Act that allow them to work with these agencies when the need arise during their investigation. So you now complete the investigation. You also employ the services of an independent international forensic accounting examiner for 6 months. 6 months. And after that, after engaging FID and TAG early out in the piece, you did not utilize your services, then you are now suggesting to Parliament that they need to refer some things to the FID and TAG for greater probity. That no make no sense, Integrity Commission. You understand? So that is a blunder in my purview. See? So it would be, you get the sense that, oh, I'm not find out me I look for. Alright, I could go and dig until we find out what I look for. I don't think it work like that. Or really, it shouldn't work like that. You understand what I'm saying? So they should have utilized the FID and TAG as best as they could, as much as they could, during the investigation. But you can't now finish the investigation and ask other people to come continue investigation. You see, so the FID is really and truly, its skill set is to investigate financial crimes. That is not really the skill set to that level of the Integrity Commission. So the resources and capabilities of the FID would outstrip that of the Integrity Commission if you're looking at financial crimes, because that is what the FID's bread and butter. So they would be more capable of discovering issues that the IC missed, I suppose. You understand? So at the end of the day, the Integrity Commission would have failed in its mandate as it relates to that aspect of the investigation, if you ask me. No, also, the Integrity Commission is again, in my view, undermining its credibility as a neutral institution created to tackle corruption. That's something I've said before, and I've said that based on my observations. And that is something that I am willing to say publicly again. Zin? So, despite the fact say, on one hand, there are some very fascinating revelations in the report. As per what I have read, the IC has also dropped the ball. This investigation has been going on for a while. Zin, you have the availability of the FID and TAG at your disposal because there is provision within the law to facilitate same. You did not use the expertise. You even went as far, go overseas, go get forensic auditor, had them in your employ for 6 months. Whatever evidentiary material that was discovered, looking at all the 3,000 odd transactions and 28 bank accounts and all the 3 companies and the interplay, they were not able to find information that meet the threshold for criminal prosecution. And now you are suggesting to the Parliament that they need to refer the matter to the FID and TAG for greater probity. I think is a dereliction of duty, if you ask me. You understand? So, many aspects of the report, very eye-opening, to be honest with you. There's no other way of looking at it. It is there in black and white. So far, 142 pages. There's no going around the fact that there are some very questionable situations involving the Prime Minister's finances. No matter how you look at it, it is the reality. Zane, whether or not the IC was able to meet the threshold for criminal prosecution, there are some questionable things that I read in the 142 pages that I've read so far. I'll send it to you, Richie. It's not a problem. See? It makes up a rough reading, but it is worth reading. We can't go around that. And to be honest with you, even though the IC did not take up criminal proceedings against the Prime Minister because the threshold was not reached. Truth be told, that in some countries, if a leader is subjected to something like this, they would have stepped down. I have no doubts that the Prime Minister is going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Also, I guess in a theme judgment now, election is due constitutionally next year, but him can determine which the election call. So this is a ride out the storm moment where, you know, in a Jamaica everything hot like 9-day love and then it just disappear. You understand? I guess he's going to bank on the fact that, you know, after something else will dominate the new cycle and this will fade out and die a natural death. You understand? I guess similar to issues of the past with him and his administration and previous administrations. So, I don't know. You understand? Interesting times. See, I'm going to open it because I guess some people probably have a few things to say. May I say I can take a few calls? See? If you no want call, may I go on my bed. See, because I don't really come here for spread bed yes or neither. You see me? Right. I say I wish no I call no again. I have so much of them, you know. I think I want to, well, whichever way you go, on you see it on iPhone. See? So if you want to install update, you can install that no further. If you want to you know, add your voice to the conversation and settings, the number to call is 876-773-0059. Hopefully things work, because I don't know what go on with the thing. You understand what I say? Yeah. So before I forget, Ruel Reid, I see one sitting over there with him there at JTA conference. Better than I shame me? I don't know who go Ruel. He man, the Ruel for hide a bush. But Ruel taking time and try to weave back him way in that thing. I see him one JLP, some meeting business. I mean, you can't stop him from going where and go. You can't stop him from going to the JTA conference either. Zine is a former JTA president. Zine. So I guess him still have friends within the JTA. So you can't stop him. But if you guide himself, man. You understand? Brother, I'm not shame you, sir. So film case till it, boy. Set that way around here, Set that way. I know some people who get very annoyed when the Rural Read conversation comes up because they feel that the matter is dragging on too long. Man, them use their money and frustrate the process and the system and use all of the loopholes them and them something there. Zane. I wish boredom wanna kill you, and we sit down and we go through a report page by page. That would be an interesting stream. And like Hurricane stream, where we stream for 18 hours, I know YouTube not publish the video there. It's still there, so it's still upload. You understand what I say? Enjoy your life, true man. Zane? The thing in getting to pay off up a jail. Boy, I don't even know ya, sir. I just hope that justice will be served. You know, say justice delayed is justice denied. You understand? But we see what going on. Alright, as I say, feel free to call. If not, it's not a problem either. We go on. When I stream, I want to make the stream more about the viewers. Get your views and opinions versus I spend most of my streaming life at chat. I'm tired. You understand? And for the people them who been a message me and been a comment under the video, them want to the interviews, I just simply took a break from recording interviews. It has been a challenging year, you see. Like, nothing really happened. But then, it has been a year where I have been sick a few times. It's probably too many times since here. Like, I was really sick before burial. Then I was really sick after burial. Like, let me say, really sick. That took a toll on me, like physical, 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 physical. I don't know what. See. I don't know what. See. Alright, better now. I don't know what. Alright, better now. Oh, it's a good now. Alright, so I'm see, all the equipment then kind of have a rough year, yeah, sir. Zane, as I said, I just haven't done any interviews. The interviews just scheduled for a later date. And just, it has been a strange year. One time I'll start, I wonder if me have suffer from depression. I don't know, yeah, to be honest. But I'm kind of in a better place, you know, Zane. Sometimes, and the channel alone, the channel alone is not my life. I am a father, Zane, and Amir has some challenges that I haven't spoken publicly to that yet, but I will. Amir has challenges that, you know, he takes a lot more attention than, you know, I would like or I would want. So there's that. Plus, all part of little things. But physically, I am in a better place. I said I've been working out consistently. Well, almost every day, except rest days for the part from the 27th. Lost some weight. Still have a lot of weight to lose. And try to get. Plus, me I get hold to ya. So me I work on them things here. You understand? And I said, being sick majorly 2 times since the year start has been rough. Like, those 2 bouts of sickness. And there's, like, you got a doctor and then can't tell. One time I want to catch COVID again and again and again and again. Because it's flu like most of the times. And then one time after I'm sick, I have this lingering cough about a month. Just dry, annoying cough. So I never did do no interview because of that one time. Then me now record no video, me now stream. That was before burial. And then after burial, brother, like mid-July, one piece of sickness reach her. I say, nah man, I need for look into my diet. I need to start exercise again. The thing is that the man them now playing a football. You know, evening time when ball play in every community, no ball now play again. Then when me live, most of the people then go to work and come in back. Most of the youth them not really depend on them something there. So not even look at juggling the man them would then come do most. So it I don't know, yeah. So I've been working, because I kind of have a mini gym at home. And yeah, so I work on that. So physically, mentally, emotionally, I'm in a better place. But it's just one of them things. I just decide to just take a break. I'm at peace with just not making no money for a while. I mean, like relatively, because the channel still generate money because me have evergreen content, but not the type of money like if me really work. You understand? And I just I'd live. They don't play football at Beverly Hills. Yeah, right in the days. But that even look for you. When age 47 reach you got to get physical. Alright, Kerry, that's what I heard. See it? So just by way of me, you know what I mean? Just some look a personal update. I don't really share my business with a road like that. I don't really no man. After the first bout sickness, I did an executive profile and everything, and that is a strange thing. Everything was fine. Having done the executive profile and got my result, everything was fine. And then sick again, boom. I don't know, yeah. So yeah, I don't really, even though I'm in the public, I don't really live my life in the public. You don't know nothing about me like that unless you want to know. You understand? I'm very guarded with certain things. So yeah, but that's just that. So I know some people have been wondering and them something there. So we just take some time when I work for myself. The channel is here. The channel now going nowhere. The interviews them will come back. You understand? See, I'm a face that looks sweet again. I'm not even, you understand? I'm not even trim. You see what I say? So it go on. Probably want one facial still, but that will come. Right now, we're not even too trim neither and then sitting there. You see me? So, but we give thanks. I have drank more water in the past month and a half than I've drank for the past 2 years. So that's a try. And thing. No, Adrian, I just, as I say, it's been a while, you know, so we're just a level, you understand? I'm going to say a lot of people call, a lot of people message it, a lot of people who don't know if we get to it, leave the comments on the videos, and we see them, man, you know, we just how the thing go. Zane, so yeah, been working on myself health-wise. Then I soon start work back for myself wealth-wise. You understand what I say? So I just saw the thing go. So back to them people. As I said, I wish I could go through the report page by page just for people to get a better understanding of what the report entails. May I hear the broken audio in my ears a little bit. Scotty is okay now. Scotty works out with me at evening time. So he's like our personal trainer too. So, you know, she good man. You understand? And things. So, I mean, everybody good, you know. The youth them good. Zane, but it just take a break more time and vibe, Zane. So alright. So me I take off this car. Nobody no interested for call, and that's okay. So yeah, if you're not somebody who can't find the time, it would be good for you to get a copy of the report and read it for yourself. Irrespective of which party you support, because we kind of stay so too. We only, I guess some people are gonna read it because the Prime Minister have some issues, not because they want to understand some things. Zane, I want things to use in them political campaigning. You understand? So I just saw the thing set up. I even know. But it makes for an interesting read, irrespective of the fact that there's no criminal proceedings being recommended. There are some fascinating things. Zane? I was searching the Parliament's website. I did not see it there. Zane. So, I don't know, I end up get it from somebody and thing. But me can't make just WhatsApp me MS. Zine, I have it in I can just send the files because they are PDF files, so I can just send them. Zine, so just message me and forward. I'll probably post it in the channel group as well. And them something there. So here we go on now, people. Zine, this should not be about party or should not be about your political party of choice. It should be about wanting a better country. I will always stress that. Zine, irrespective of who is in power. And for the Prime Minister to have gone such a long time without his statutory declaration being certified, I have to give you a cause a pause. You understand me? I say he's the chief executive officer of the country. Zane, if he's not able to sort out his personal financial situation, then what confidence then should we have in having him oversee the affairs of the country? Sure, he's not the finance minister. That's still not settled yet. Well, I guess Nigel is still the finance minister until he's not. So I guess there's that. So I will heap a look at things. I miss everything we have for the country, and not miss me. Just that I've been on for a while, and you know what I mean. So we see these things, you know, we process them and we say, okay, we make a record mentally, and them something there. We need to become more demanding as a people in terms of those who we elect to administer our affairs, irrespective of whether you voted for the PNP or the Jamaica Labour Party. Zane, if who you voted for is not doing the things that you want them to do, then you exercise your thing. If you feel like they are doing the things that are beneficial to you, then continue to support, just so the thing go. You understand? We need to be mature. There was a situation where there was some security threat intercepted by JCF the other night in relation to initially the talk was bomb threat. Based on what I have gleaned, it was a situation where some organized protest was being planned for outside the Prime Minister's house. If you want to go protest, you go protest on a God knows man or Ville Royal. You can't take a protest guy man private yard. But that is, and I say I can't confirm that either. That is what me hear. You understand? I'm reading our article when I see up on Nationwide, so I'm going to put it out here. So next, that's where I get the information from. See, we need to develop a political maturity where, no matter who your mother or your father used to vote for or still vote for, you can make your own choice. See, if the party that you voted for is not doing the things that they said they were going to do, irrespective of where preference, you should be able to go to the next election cycle and change the way you vote. You understand? It not kill you, you know. Zane, and also, yeah, you're voting for benefits now, but you're also voting for benefits for your grandchildren and great-grandchildren for years to come. So we have to take these things into consideration all the time and deal with the thing. It is rumored and argued that the investigation may be motivation as to why Nigel Clark is the... I don't think so. Nigel is just somebody who is, I guess, always looking for the next thing. He's highly regarded, I suppose, by international entities and agencies. Many of them has lauded Jamaica's economic recovery, especially coming out of COVID. I know some people say, teach what kind of economic recovery I talk about. The one with them talk about. So there are many international financial agencies that has given him glowing reviews, and I suppose this is just a next step for him. And thing. Well, could be, but I personally don't think so. You understand? Because he said that he has been asked multiple times by multiple international agencies, Zane, and he just felt like this was, I guess, was the right time. It's just like teaching. You say, okay, you're not teaching and you want to teaching, but every year you have a set of youth where you say, Jano, you know, that set of youth that give me a vibration and I want to carry them through to CXC. But every year you come and do that. Then when you go do something for yourself, you just have to decide that step more time. You understand? So he is academically, he is very self-actualized. He seemed to be somebody who is always looking for a challenge, I suppose. I don't know if challenge is greater than running Jamaica's economy exists, but I guess I don't think Nigel is finished with politics. I suspect that in the future, Nigel may be back with prime ministerial intentions. That's just my view. May I hear a clipping of the audio in my headphone for show a little bit from time to time. I don't know what, like, I've never had the experience before. So I don't know so I have just go through some things and see. I know I change my XLR cable for the mic recently as well too. So I don't know if that's the issue and thing, but I know I hear it and for true and them something. So that's a situation when people took that in different ways. Some people were very happy for him and very complimentary and encouraging that it's a good move for him and probably the country. I guess he would garner more experience, some experiences that would be beneficial to the nation in the future as well. So, but I suspect that he will return one day with prime ministerial intentions. I could be wrong. Time will tell. For some strange reason, I don't normally get these things wrong. So we see what go on there. So some people has given Nigel passing grades. Some people have given him failing grades. I don't know. So he's widely regarded as the greatest finance minister the country has ever had. In some quarters, some people will tell us, ain't no way. But you know, just the nature of the beast and thing. But bro got in politics and everything cried out. They are politicized. This is brother. You and that brother. You may not get that still. You understand? So these are very challenging times for the Prime Minister, even though no criminal proceedings has been initiated or recommended. Teach him the former FID had resigned to go to the same IMF. Oh yeah? I know. So, I don't know. Interesting. So, I don't know people. As me I say, more time I prefer to call, because I don't have much to say these days, you know. I just listen for who, what has poorer sector of society gained from this. You would have to tell them, I'm sure there are many Jamaicans who have done well over this period of time, just like how Jamaicans would have done well in other period of time when other people were finance minister. I suppose some Jamaicans are still suffering. So, whichever way you look at it, Trish, I am certain that there are many Jamaicans far and wide who would have done well under the administration, just like how you have people who did well under PNP administration in the past. It's just the nature of the beast. You understand? Everybody at Jamaica now suffer. Everybody boy and poor. Trust and believe. There are some very wealthy people around this side. Not my side, you know, the countryside me I talk about. Because next thing, you understand? So that is just how the thing go. It's just like during COVID. While so many people were suffering, so many people lost jobs, so many people lost their livelihood, you have some people who their greatest ever successful period in business came during COVID. The greatest amount of wealth them ever accumulate come through COVID. And you have some people, the greatest amount of wealth them ever lose come through COVID time. It's just the nature of how life is. You understand? So while some people tell us there be a sufferation them on there now, Zane, some people tell us that this is the blooming years of them business and them life. You understand? Many people are buying cars, many people are building houses, many people are pursuing higher education. Some people still can't find food, but then that has always been the case. You understand what I say? And thing. When I clear up though, DeAndre, the info done in our report already, you know, well, there's nothing there for him to clear. The info, it is there. You understand? So, I mean, it's just what it is. It's just that will the people have confidence enough in the Prime Minister to give him a third term? They will have to decide that. from SSL point of view, drop the ball. Who dropped the ball with SSL? Nigel? SSL is a bigger thing than any one person, to be honest with you, you know. You understand? If you look at the complexities of SSL, there were some mistakes made, and to be honest, one of them is in terms of the recommendation from the SSC was sent to the Finance Ministry and one heap of something. So I get that, I understand that. But then, how come though, Trish, so many so many financial experts and agencies around the world has seen it fit to talk about what he has done in such glowing terms? You understand? So there's always that aspect to everything. You understand? Just like I always say, there's no political administration that has been all bad, and there's no political administration that has been all good. Both of them has done things that has benefited the country, and both of them has not done enough for the betterment of the country. It's just the nature of the beast that, you understand, if we are being fair, Zane, and things. So, the 7-year-old boy, you know, I'm not comfortable about them sitting there, Richie. I ain't father one, man. That's the next story. See it? So, if we are going to be fair, during times of the past, people were suffering and people were making money. Presently, people are suffering and people are making money. It's just so. It can't be just one way. You understand? I know people who are doing very well for themselves and their family. Like my friend DS. You understand? So, and then we know people who are struggling. Zane, like me. And thing. It's quite possible that Usain Bolt may have quietly gotten back his money. I don't think so. I know some people were getting back. There was a free up of securities, and people were able now to have their stocks transferred to other institutions and stuff. There was a report from his lawyers that said that nothing has happened on their side, so I don't know. You understand? I matter about if they not play football up at Beverly Hills. I'm always say something. I'm always a trouble me and I carry. You understand? So I just saw a thing go. Trish will be fine. No man, I'm good man. I'm just saying. But Trish, the reality is that many people are doing well, and then you have many people who are struggling and suffering. You understand? And I suppose that is why you have political cycle of people to determine what they might do with their future. But to say that everybody about here has suffered, that's not the case. You understand? There are more cars in Jamaica than people. I mean, I get it that the bank own a lot of these vehicles, but people still service them car loan. You understand? People are paying their mortgage. You see me? People, food very expensive. Inflation are kill with, to be honest with you. But people who live comfortable in Jamaica, man. There are more iron vehicles in Jamaica than Probox these days, you know. You have more Porsche and M4 BMWs and G-Wagon and them something up on the road than Probox these days. Big man thing, you know, probably think joke me on me. Take a drive Saturday, I get along the highway, the toll road from Mandela to Ochi. I'm on that Porsche pass you. You understand? And then sitting there. So, people out there live good, man. Some people are struggle still. That is just the reality. Is there any country around the world where everybody rich and happy? You know, some people have said Singapore and UAE and Qatar and them people, they all rich, man. Yeah, Cybertruck, they're out there now too. Lamborghinis there. All the iron vehicles are here. You understand? Man of them. Is me? So I just saw a thing go. Canada people around there, the amount of money they pay in tax, they can't even buy food. You understand? American people, the biggest concern that most Americans have about the election campaign is who is best for the economy. Because at the end of the day, the squeeze is on all over the place. You understand what I say? So the struggle, there are global things that affect local Jamaica locally too. So there's that. But we not have any excuse to nobody, you know. But as I say, you know, the notion say everybody has suffer and so you go. That is not the reality. We never got a price map. Alright, well, we never drive past price map on a Friday evening or Saturday. We drive past KFC on a regular. The people think about it. See? Every party full. Understand? People I suffer, but people I live good too. That's the reality. It's just that in a uniform. You understand? A big problem to each person will not get to elevate themselves if they do not have a proper. No, you know say how me feel about education system. The education system as we know it has failed. I said that when I was actively teaching, and I've said that since the system has failed because those who are responsible for the transformation and evolution of education has in many instances raped the ministry of its resources. You understand? Case in point, Royal Reid is in front of the courts because of exactly what I just said. Grace McLean is in limbo. I don't even know if Grace got back at work. I don't even know for them situation right now, to be honest with you, because you kind of have to keep up with them. Zane, so much resources has been fleeced from the education sector down the years, and then the vision is not there. Then we are very comfortable with the antiquated, archaic education system. The education system has not evolved at the pace and at the rate to match the type of children that we have now. Zane, Wally, look here. Too many things. You understand? Too many things. Favour Williams was not the best choice for education minister from the beginning of time. She is somebody who has a business background. That is her skill set. Finance is her playground. Zane, I am of the belief that you put people with skill set in areas that them skills will be utilized. You understand? Not because they want to fill out a cabinet. Zane, that is just my view. You understand? Yeah. Erica, let me tell us earlier, I said TikTok are the new repository of knowledge, man. People quote TikTok as an authority source these days, you know. Yo, Jaja. And mark you, there's a lot of information on TikTok that is accurate and you can benefit from. But as me say, we have become intellectually lazy. See? That we do. You see me? Most of the youth them prefer to play FIFA now than play some ball. And because we get so lazy intellectually and physically, obesity a kill enough away. Fat out for kidnap we. You understand? And all sort of ailments and all sort of yes, call that NCDs and all of them something there. Whole heap of things. Look here, whole heap of things affect we as a country, as a people. You understand? Is that not one? It is a myriad of things. In all sectors of the society, in all ministries, there are issues. Finance ministry, health ministry, education ministry, security ministry, local government ministry, agriculture ministry, transport ministry. Everywhere you look, there are issues because those people who we have elected from time immemorial has not done enough for the betterment of the nation. Both PNP representatives and JLP representatives. That is the cold hard truth. Big up yourself in a reasonability 101. Zin, that is the cold hard truth. We are way behind where we should be at as a nation now because our political representatives, both sides of the political divide, has failed us miserably. You understand? That is just the cold hard facts. If you're a PNP supporter, People's National Party has failed us as a people. If you're a Jamaica Labour Party supporter, the Jamaica Labour Party has failed us as a people. Again, as I said earlier, there's no administration that has been all bad or all good. But put together, both of them would have served similar amount of years when added together in this country. And where are we? You understand? So can we put up our hands and confidently and out of good conscience say that the Jamaica Labour Party has been the best party for the country or the PNP has been the best party for the country? It's a toss up, that, man. You understand what I'm saying? Because ultimately, both of them has had many years in government and governance, but we are still treating with so many issues as a nation. There will always be issues, you know. But the complexities and level of issues that we're treating with now, we shouldn't have to be doing that. We should be moving further and further and further forward as a country. Jamaica should be rivaling any country you can think about as it relates to GDP, productivity, and growth. We have the human capital. We might go on like we're done some, but we're not done. You understand? There are some brilliant people in this country, and many brilliant Jamaicans has gone elsewhere and given off their brilliance in many walks of life. Brilliant people. You understand? Very creative minds. Many Jamaicans have gone elsewhere to be involved in some of the greatest creations and inventions known to modern men. You understand? Strong will. We have that. Fighting spirit. We have that. We just need to be united, galvanized in our approach, and just do what is best for the country. We spend too much time bickering and yapping and being tribal and mashing down each other, and instead of uplifting and moving the country forward. That is just, if we are going to be honest, that is just the truth. Like I always ask people, say you hear people are complaining now. Zane, I say, them are suffer. And like, so question, was your life much better under the PNP administration of the past? Zane, if the PNP administration was so grand and great, how come you're still in a suffering position? In the past, when the JLP was in opposition, Zane and Labour rights say them are suffer. Then the people them who are suffer, is your life better now? So these are the questions, these are the honest questions we need to ask ourselves. Zane, if our party is so great, then we should enrich and happy because everybody party get a chance to run the country. So everybody should be living in bliss. Why? You're still in a sufferation because your party failed you. You have some people who have voted one way from them ban. From them ban, you know. Them still a suffer. Them pick them come and suffer. See? And they would have spent many of their lives under the party of their choice based on how the thing split. So if you think that party is the great, how come you still a suffer? How come you were not able to put yourself in a position under your government, your party, when they were in power, when now you're not a complain and a blame everything on everybody? How come? So I always sit down and I'm very curious about these people and I hear them people. Them like, okay, me I suffer. But then the party where you support was in power And your situation now and then is the same. So you suffer now, but you did still suffer then. So then, why we have this, we only vote one way business? Me can only vote for PNP and me can only vote for Labour, right? Foolishness. Your mother suffer. Your mother suffer. I fear your mother suffer. You come suffer. And everybody in our house a vote one way. Zane, and the party where them vote for, they would have been in government. You suffer, you know. You vote your party win. Your party do some time. Your party lose. Then, if your party are the greatest thing, your sufferation should have been improved. But now, the other party in power, and the worst sufferation of your life. Like, come on, people. We need some maturity. That's all I'm saying now. We need maturity. Zane, we need some maturity in our thinking. We need some maturity in our analysis of politics. Zane, everybody in every generation come and suffer. Zane, but we don't vote the same way. The party want to vote for in a power for however long, 1 term, 2 term. Did your level of sufferation improve under the party of your choice? Many times, no. Just not change. Same thing, and it happen on both sides. So don't, I know some people say PNP 18 years because we are seated. But them people there, sit down and work out how many years the PNP has governed Jamaica and how many years the JLP has governed Jamaica. And you will realize that them not far apart in terms of years in government. When we are talking about 18 years straight, yeah, I am very aware of that. I was growing up during those times. You understand? 18 plus 4, yo, like no, 8 years and me I suffer see me. See? Miss Hardy, big up yourself. So, that is what we need to look at as a people, you know. See? Back in the days when the People's National Party was in power, for 18 years as some people will tell you, Zane, we know many people who were suffering and they voted for PNP right through. You understand? Right now, the JLP has been in power for what? 8 years? And people that voted 2 cycles and them still a suffer and them are going to vote JLP next election because I just saw them brain wire. You understand what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, you have to decide what you're going to do with the country and what you want. You understand? Somehow we just want a party to win. Even if in our heart of hearts, when we sit down and work it out, we know that this is not the best team to run the country. But because of the party that we vote for, we just going to vote for that party. Then nothing's the matter, you know. You understand? My party win. But your party win. You did suffer when your party in the opposition. You suffer when your party in the government. You suffer when your party goes back in the opposition. Then what's the sense? Also, we have still not yet moved away from the handout mentality and the beggar thing mentality. Zane, you have to go out, they go look at my family. Zane? And then I know so the conversation about teach, look it where. Look, opportunities are not there for everybody, but opportunities are there for more people than I say no opportunity not there. You understand what I'm saying? Going out to make money is better than staying home not making no money. Well, I guess it depends on look on it. That's the next thing. But at the end of the day, there are more opportunities in exist. Look, alright, so it is free to go to NH Trust and whatever they name. And I like them full up over there. To a certain level. They're not full up over there either. Yeah, and they're not full up, you know. And many youths down in the yard are complain, them not do nothing. Yeah, and student loan, you don't need no guarantor no more. Enough youth can't matriculate to colleges and university. Them not utilize them. Them prefer complain. There are opportunities, and opportunities has been in existence for more people than where I say opportunities there for. But some of we just not interested. And some of us, we want some ideal things. If I know, oh, we look upon it, it happen, we don't want it so. You understand? Jamaica should not be importing certain things, but nobody now farm no more. Zane, nobody now to farm no more, you know. We sit down and complain. There are many land laying idle of vegetation. No man have. Some of you them not interested in that. Them prefer come raid your farm and thief your animal them. A pretty boy thing man end up on, you know. You see me? Some opportunities to them, man. Some of them man them just a rich quick thing they end up on, man. You see me? Everybody a try their luck. So irrespective of, and Mr. all of this to say this, I have lived under both parties in government. And every time, whichever party in a government, some people are make money, some people are suffer. There has not been a case where any party has been in government and everybody just rich and happy and nobody now suffer. So don't come to me with that. You understand? What we need to do is increase the safety net, the social net, where less people suffer each cycle, and over time the thing will improve. But are some people lazy and love and doubt. You understand? And if politicians grease them palm, then we need where say the Prime Minister watch for the teacher. All me also with that, you know, Hardy, is that it is the interplay is fascinating, as I said earlier. You understand? I can't tell you say the Prime Minister watch money. Because, you know, to be fair too, at no point in time was there any accusation of misappropriation of public funds in the report. Well, not of the 142 pages that I've read. So that is important. You understand? So we need to bear that in mind as well. It is just, well, I guess in some cases, source of funds questions are up in the air. But yeah, during the investigation, there was no suggestion of misappropriation of public funds. And I think that is important. You know, as much as we are saying there are some questions to be answered, we need to be fair about that as well. So yeah, well, as me as a peeps, we need to stop pretend like one party has been so outstanding over the next party in government. I haven't seen it. I don't know if it happened before my time. See, but during my time, I started pay attention to politics from about 97, 98, 96, 97. See, and I've seen both parties in power. And I see people are suffering and people are do well. Whoever they both. You understand? So you just need to know what is best for you and your family. Which political entity is better able to represent your desires and which for the country and your family. And vote. If it means that you're going to vote for one party or you like because of them, you see. But I don't know about that sitting there. You understand? I don't think anybody should be steadfast PNP or steadfast JLP. Zane, I think people should vote along policies and program lines. Zane, and ultimately, which team do you think is better able to navigate the challenges that the country will face? You understand? So you need to decide that. You will never hear me come tell you, say, vote for that person. I will never, ever, ever, ever do that. You understand? And so my channel runs, Zane, and my channel will not be even if I have a particular political view, I will not never impose that on my viewers. Zane, we job, we forget job, and we move on. You decide what you are going to do with the information or we share, we keep it going. It is not my duty or responsibility to come tell nobody say to vote for Mark or vote for Andrew. You understand? Or vote for Asta Black. You see me? So, at the end of the day, we need to decide what we do as a people and all politicians responsible. That's why they can do foolishness, you know, because some of them know, say, no matter what happens, this year I go vote this way. No matter, yeah, it come down to that, you know. But Erica, if it's a situation where one get a term and them up, mess around, moving man, you now get comfortable around yourself. Go there, so go find some plans and programs and policy. But we will sit down for one party in a power for 3 term, 4 term, 5 term. You understand? That is, and as I said earlier, we need term limits, we need fixed election days, we need impeachment bills, we need to become a mature democracy. You understand? Right now, tasties and juicy beef are run better than the country. How can you have constituency without a member of parliament for months going? Months. Who is representing the people? Where is the people's representatives in the House of Representatives? Who representing these constituencies that are without a sitting member of parliament? The road, don't judge, brother. The road condition. I mean, we have some good highways, toll roads, but the roads in this country are really and truly awful in many places. I know you have roadworks that go on at some place and them, so we get that. Zane, and we have periods of rainfall sometimes we kind of make some road kind of, but generally speaking, from we have build road, we must build some good road, family. Oh, you say they not complain because they not come Black Road, Erica. They probably are complain, man. But I mean, man, look here. I know everything making news, you know. I know everything making news. See, well, me just say, we don't know if they are complain, but that because we not hear it means they not complain. You understand? But even if the people they not complain, Erica, even if the people they not complain, system should be in place to treat with these things. There is a situation where the MP has vacated the position. Constitution say within 3 months there must be a by-election. Get on yourself ready. So 3 months from today is nomination day and blah 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 blah. Get the thing moving. 2 terms max. You know, so if you win your 2 terms, you try to do as much work as you can for the country. Go and go retire. So you don't find something else, some other way to serve the country. You understand what I say? Fix election day. You can't be no way you use election day as a political football. Suit yourself. See? Because I say, okay, me not think my party ready yet. So even though at 2025, me can bring it up to December 31st, 2025. For suit me. I think my internet kind of have issues to you know. So fix election day, man. Everybody know them I work with. You know, say X month, X day, unless there's a natural disaster, Zane, or national security threats, then constitutionally it will say, okay, the election can be postponed for 6 months or 6 months in front of, and them something there, like, them something hard for do. Them something hard for do. We still have split election money. Millions of dollars for 2 elections when we can have 1 election. Jamaica is a country with 3 million people. More than 1.5 million of them now vote at no point in time. Because voter apathy, that you call it, I think so, is at an all-time low, I guess. So, and like I said, we have countries where, we have some country where 200 million people are going to vote. Eh? And you tell me, you say, you can go in at the voting booth, go vote for your councillor and your MP same time. I'm done with it. But we need 2 rounds of money spending when we cannot move the country forward. A $7 billion the local government election costs recently. I mean, not talk about the money where candidates spending. I talk about the money where the Electoral Commission use to keep the election. $7 billion. That was the budget. And that, I don't want to lie upon them, you know. I think, I talked about it before. Zane, we don't need to have 2 elections. 1 election, you select your councillor, your MP, and if it's a mayoral place, your mayor. Argument done. Everybody a campaign same time. 1 election, go work for the country for the next much years, the next election on. I don't want sooner again till then time there. You understand? Too much on, man. Me soon know them soon 2 years again. No. We go focus on the country. By the time the local government election, because the local government election one day was like a national election campaign, you know. I be a national level promises we are here. Not more local government. That's why your garbage still pile up your yard. That's why your ankle broke in a pothole and your car front and a leak out in a pothole. Because the election was not about issues affecting local government. You understand? That's why a mosquito out for car away, draw away. Because a big grandiose promises where they cannot provide that local government upon both sides of the campaign. I'm coming here to come talk about it. Me, Erica. Me. And Erica not vote for me now. I see Erica tell Erica not come vote for me now. Erica go wear my shirt and go vote for PNP or Labour right and go on her yard. Can't trick me. My son do a stop like that. You understand? So me, yes. Right now, me I try focus. You understand? And think. And not big. Look here. Some of we talk a good talk together, but we don't play a game so well neither. And look here, me can't bother with the foolishness in our politics. Me too no nonsense. Me can't bother with. They not gonna bust me. Zane, they not gonna bust me. Big talk teach more yeah, beer. Hey, I boss me, sir. Because I tell him, say, brother, move from here so that foolishness there. You understand? Nobody with that around here, sir. So them are backbench me. I'm in a depend. I have time for yes. Yes, we. And then all the things that I know, looking at both political parties, meh. And then as an independent candidate, you're dead for hungry about you. You understand? Nobody not see you. You see me? So that's the next thing. So you have to choose one of the evils. Seeing which one of them. At the end of the day, we can't bother with them. You understand? No. Me exercise my democratic franchise, Richie. You understand? And thing. But look here, if you want to know where your friend going to politics, that me I tell you. You understand? Then say if you want know where your friend pretend like I did going to politics, man. Them, not if your family vote for you. Yeah, what that say? Then how your woman vote for? Because I one vote you get. And you vote for yourself. So who your woman vote for? And she said she go vote. Who you picking them vote for? Politics run cruel, you know? Yeah, they even do. You understand? Yo, right now all your women have vote against you. So know that. And at the end of the day, I don't want me to live in my constituency and where me live now, I think I don't want to be MP for this constituency neither. So there's that. But then probably if I go back home. You understand? I be MP constituency when I spend my teenage years in, which is Northeast St. Ann. Them have by-election for soon. I would take on that. But I don't know. So, but I see as independent, you want to say, yes, sir. Only independent woman we see about here. Hey. Jaja. Aye, sir. It's rough out here, Trish. It's not easy, you know. You have to be strong. You understand? But you can't make it, you know. You have to do strong. See? But Richie, fair enough, fair point. As I say, we want change. You have to be willing to be a part of the change show. But sometimes you have to know where your skill set better lie. Probably serve as advisor. I don't know, to somebody. You know, cause me can't worse on somebody man when you advise some politician there right now. See? I think me is a steady thinker. I might get some things wrong. But why me even know? The chop lad need to go Jody that I want the PM. It's a chop lad. You see me? Imagine how LA. Me not even really talk about LA Lewis. Because I not really open my platform to some people. Like say, me say all LA Lewis say man get two. Why I believe yeah, joke thing, but a vibes. And the vibes every day, and the vibes. You understand? Then again, Richard Curry situation. Me have some views on the situation, you know. But me I left that for you next time. See? And as I said, everybody is free to choose their political entity of choice. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you say the maroon leader from political stage, throw me out. I mean, I know. I mean, I guess all Maroon leaders have political preference, I guess. But, you know what I mean? Boy, I don't even know where Maroon them up to now. I mean, not even know if them know where them up to. That's the next thing right now. You understand? And you know what the next thing too? It is very difficult for any party to comfortably win a third term. I think the reason why PJ did a 3-term PJ did serve, I think people just no want Siaga. If it was anybody other than Siaga run the third time against PJ, they had a chance of winning. Because after 2 full terms, people start to grow frustrated and annoyed, especially people that when you tell us they want to suffer. You understand? And them tired of you. And just like the Prime Minister, because the Prime Minister have expended so much political capital since the 2020 election. It's crazy. Like winning 49 seats and to where the thing they know, like so much political capital has been expended in that time. It is, why I don't even know. So it is always going to be an uphill task going for a third term, because if you are not satisfying the masses' desires, whether possible or impossible, them a change them want. P0 or 53. People just don't want to see her. I think that was the issue. You understand? So PJ got off lightly, I think, because people were just over Edward Siaga, and no matter what, him just never go win. You understand? I just the nature of the beast that. But I think with a party serving 2 terms, the opposition will always get some momentum going into the next election cycle, because people just want a change. Sometimes for change sake, but them want a change. Them probably not see nothing beneficial for them over the past 2 terms, then just want a change. I just the way of elections. Only way you see that, and well, publicly in dictatorships and communist countries where you just get a president, and if they say an election, you go vote for the president and go on here. You understand what I say? So I just saw a thing set up. But Erica, people just never want to see a guy, sir. You understand? I just saw a thing set up. I don't know. But by right, we have 61 well-educated youths in the community that we can put up as candidates in the next election. Education alone, because no for a man them a doctor and lawyer, Indian and chief and a brother. So education is not even the be-all end-all, to be honest with you. Then we need people who are compassionate. We need people who are caring. Yes, it doesn't hurt to be intelligent and educated if you are going to use your intelligence and education the right way, the bright way. You understand? So at the end of the day, being bright don't mean much, because the foolish people that mean have the most qualification. You understand? So there's that. Politics is about providing for the people who put you where you are. It's about being understanding. It's about being willing to serve the people and not be self-serving. A whole heap of little things. Why is it only when the JLP is in power we want to refine the political process? Michael Manley called a state of emergency, lock up most of the truth be told, Siaga was only PM for Tivoli should have looked like south of France or Miami after there for 4 years. But I suppose people tell you the same about Plainland, or the Plainland, and that constituency where that Portia was MP for so long, and Peter Phillips constituency, and Mike Henry constituency. You understand what I say? And Andrew MP around this for about 27 years now. Olympic wayside and them place there, and all of the people that we have served in a parliament for donkey years. You understand? Arnett Garden, as in Omar Davis, Zane was finance minister for long. Zane, Tony Spalding, who was prominent in the PNP for a long time. So them places should look here. That me I tell us that the politicians them now serve the people them. Because these places where you have some people are MP for all of their life, many of them places there are not progressing. A lot of these places are look here, Changa Mobi. Look here, all of Ardlishaw and wherever around Manchester, them, not even know the constituency, the name, all of them places there. You understand what I say? Peter Bunting there, Central Manchester for how long? Zane, I mean, Manchester does well as a parish in terms of, a lot of returning residents and people in a backside and stuff still. So, but especially the road network and all of them sitting in them places, they not stay good because these people, we give them a free ride because of party lines we have voted. You understand? Oh, you in one constituency from Wapikil fill up. Zane, and some place around there have pipe water. Some places around there, donkey can't walk on the track them because they broke their ankle. At that time, donkey say we're on a level. You understand? Some places not even have street light around them part there. Zane, there is, look here, man, anytime I talk about politics, I get a night. So that's why I can't even bother with the thing more time. Because, and as me I say, I don't think being an MP is the hardest job in the world, you know. Then, you have to put some things into place where, you know, say, them things there are common thing where everybody wants. Then, you know, water, road, light. Get them three things sorted out as early as you can. I know so there the bureaucracy is hell, but you can't be an MP for 30, 40 years and like me go on a story about Tapil, Rona Riversdale, where they keep donkey race every independence, their emancipation. One of them did. About 2014. Yeah, about 2014, 2015, I go around there. Zane, my neighbor, have family from around there, and she tell me to come with her. And I go. I don't have nothing else to do. When I go, you know, from me, I'm going like, nice, green, fresh air, nice. And yeah, going, yeah, you start see donkey here and donkey there. But me, I said, oh, I true, then do donkey race, why so much donkey the bow, man. You understand? Yeah, I see some big old water catchment structure. Zane? And thing, and the more I go in a community, I realize I see people with donkey, I go catch water. Yeah, man, donkey race, man. Search it on YouTube, Tapil, donkey race, emancipation and independence. All over video. See? It's a national thing, man. Get national support and then sitting there. Big thing. But then, I see people, I donkey them, I say I carry water. And then I say, then who I MP around here? Because I tell you 2014, 2015, you know, modern times, you know. So when I ask who I MP around here, them tell me, say, Robert Pickersgill. The Robert Pickersgill a minister of water and housing. Water and housing, you know. No, me am the MP, and me a minister of water in my constituency. If I want in my constituency, I go have a water. If me a minister of transport and works, one thing my constituency, I go have a good road. You understand? If me a minister of housing, one thing my constituency, I go have a good housing. See? So me I say, oh, it donkey them, you can do donkey race, because have so much donkey around here can water. So that's why you can have so much donkey in all category class 1, class 2, class 3, and class 4 with a donkey. And me I said then, Robert Pickersgill has been MP around here so for in lifetime. And no water around here. That threw me out for a while. See it? So, people kept on voting for him. You know, I'm not too know other side of state, apart from the violence reason ability, as in Oriel Strong constituency. But my question about Oriel Strong is that he has presided over one of the most volatile constituencies in the country. Then how a man when constituency so vile I gotta be a good security minister. Me always ask her, but it's a next story for your next time answer. So, chairman for life. I can't understand them simple things now. And if me a minister of water and housing, you know, I tell you, I can't country resources go plump down there, you know. But me I got try put things in place to ensure say my constituency benefit from the portfolio responsibility where me have. I mean people them, you know, them my people are responsible for me, you know. And me responsible for them, you know. And that is why me think say the MP if you live in a constituency, and I suppose I drive through every now and live there. So everything will affect the people, them affect you too. So all like bad road them where people them drive pan and lick out them front end and lick out the front end of the vehicle where you drive to. Do more time them go drive per year and thing where go do damage. You understand? But all of them things here. People from my yard are going to catch water upon donkey. People from your yard will catch water upon donkey too. So it means if you want water come in your yard, it have to pass my yard so me I get some too. But we keep on a vote for them people over and over and over and over again. You understand? Then can't lose. You know it's a sure seat that. Sure seat. Because what? Labour right run that, PNP run that. Foolishness. You understand? Some of these communities, like, can we go places, Zane, mostly for work, and more time than some of them communities, and me I say, then Jesus Christ. So, them are people have been a vote for all this, some of them from me born. And I say, please run it on. But, you're not trouble people, you go do your work and left. You understand what I say? Because people fool to you know. One warrior if you tell them the truth, but boy, I don't know. Pete, me don't talk about me I got my bed too, because right now me even get annoyed again. Because I say you are going. You can't go do everything one time. That wouldn't be fair. Zane, you probably need 1-2 election cycle. Forget things up and running on a level. So the road, the water, the light, them things there. And necessity. Zine? But you can't, look here. MPs now should be just maintaining roads, instead of build roads. Your people still have build road at Jamaica. You understand? Boy, Trish, living in your constituency, I might think that. Me no want you from nowhere else. Some of the MP then live at Hanover and then constituency they are St. Mary. Then live at Westmoreland and then constituency they are St. Thomas. How much time them can spend in them constituency for really and truly get a vibe of the issues affecting the region. And people, the audio and video improve, I don't know. So at least me then know say that probably my internet. I mean figure it out. As I said, I probably have to do a stress test over a weekend, go through my audio chain and my video chain for so I go on. And thing. You see me? So, and I like the conversation because these are the things that we need to really talk about. You understand? Support your party, you know. But don't tell me say you can only vote for one party. Because I'm not true. You understand what I say? And me know some people that teach a black dog and a monkey, you know. But you going to stick with the black dog right through? Or you going to stick with the monkey right through? Me don't know how that work. Zine, many of us probably live in constituency where that MP has been there for 3-4 election. We still not have good road for driving. We still not have a steady water supply. And Mark, you know, some of these things them can't physically do themselves, you know. But they need to make representation to central government and to these agencies to move with some expediency. They are your member of parliament. They are your political representative. They are representing your needs and interests. But why I don't know. We get these results because we only have these conversations when there's no paper plate, big up yourself. It name bad. But I must say first when you come around here, so brother, right here, so that where you see me sit down here, so meaning this is my official 406 extra class. I have done at least 50 other streams when officially recorded as extra class, so we talk about these things, bro. It probably enough people now talk about it, but yes, sir, we've been, that's why I'm tired for talk to brother. Tired. The more time I just not bother with the talking. You understand? So, we've been to do this, man. The library is there, the live stream library is there on the channel. You can extra class live stream, the playlist is there. Hundreds of thousands of hours, minutes, but thousands of hours out of chatting, brother. We do these things, we talk about these things, but because these things now hot and saucy, and you know, most time you don't get the crowd. Because if you look on the streams, a live stream about Vybz Kartel trial, 100,000 people watch it. You understand? Or something else like this. But these things, I mean, we have good streams generally, probably after the weekend when 10, 15,000, 20,000 people watch it. We have that. But generally speaking, brother, we have been fighting this fight for a long time, my bro. Oh, okay. I think it's a general statement. But that's what I think, brother. It's just that more people need to have these sober conversations with their viewers instead of always trying to, you know what I mean, dig out political support or a dollar and just reason with the people them. You understand? Politics is about service. Not service to self, but service to people and the country. And that has been lost. And again, you probably have people with good intentions of going at the politics, but because of how the politics set up, and in order to move forward, you have to become a yes man and a yes woman. Some people kind of lose themselves and lose them way. And then some people get caught up in a red eye. And instead of looking out for the interests of taxpayers, they start misappropriate and fleece and thief taxpayers' money. And then one whole thing lead to the next thing and the next thing. Our problem is that the people, them tell us them only vote one way. Them are part of the problem from them time, and who was before them was part of the problem, because they have made politicians now believe that we are serving them. Because somebody now, you have to have one no, don't get me wrong, you know. If you have an MP, we make sure say the work is put in for representation is done, and your roads are generally in good condition. You have, because your road is not going to last forever. So you're going to need to do maintenance and upkeep. Your drains are clean. I mean, also some of these things are kind of moving over into local government. But local government representatives are elected representatives as well. So I'm talk about your MPs and your councillors. How can you have a councillor like him own the division, or an MP like him own the constituency, and you are lacking basic amenities? And this MP has won that seat repeatedly for many electoral cycles and councillor setting. Me not understand that. You made change, you know. And the next party, not do nothing idea, you know, but at least you gave yourself a chance at somebody else to see if them do the thing. You try. You know, just sit down and fold your hand and say, yo, I eat that and nobody else now gonna make a difference. We have to do that. So we need to have more civil conversations. And look, we can have our political differences and we reason and agree for disagree. And you still love your party and the next person still love them party. But say we can accept say that even though my party them did do wrong, Jamaican people not stay so for them party never wrong. Even though my party, you know, so them shouldn't do that. I'm going to beat them for that. I still going to support them, you know, but I'm going to beat them. No. I saw a thing going on, Maria. Probably notification, they never through a long time in a stream to me, I don't know. But good to see you, brother. I'm kind of left soon, you know. You see, we need to do that. And an election cycle is coming up. But what I notice is some people talk a good talk, you know. And yo, me done with that. Oi, make one truck with local sound, panny, start come down the street, and couple people in a orange or green, and pot cover start knock. I can't, it's money that you're done with them, you know. But then again, if you're done with them, you know, exercise the democratic franchise, and here's a part of the problem where we are talking about. So do them if you do, them if you don't. Rough. So more time we have to assess the political candidate and try to make the best assessment logically, rationally, not along partisan lines. Same so, big up yourself, you know, I talk about the interviews them earlier. I just take a break. Just take a break, man. I just did need a break. But the interview then soon start to roll again, man. You understand? Whatever people out there for talk to, you know, so you know where months go. Just give me a little time. I kind of get back in the groove and thing. You see me a stream to say, you know where thing go. Big myself, man. I know where things set up, man. I appreciate the support. So, I just saw the things set here. We can't boast on political loyalty when we know deep down, say, this party has failed. You understand? You talking truth, man. The party failed. Whether it is the JLP or the PNP, they have failed us. That is just a reality. Zane, you have a political preference. That is fine. Nothing wrong with that, as I said. That's a part of what those of us whose parents and grandparents did do some fight and make some sacrifice. That them sacrifice and fight for. You understand? There's always a choice, man. Don't come because you're not on a party. If he's not the party leader, you're not on a party. You understand? You're Mark Gold and Aaron Jones, you're not on a party. See? You're a supporter of the party. Does it mean that you can't support another party? No, it doesn't. You make that choice. See? And sometimes that choice causes bigger problem in the future, because then you put back somebody who shouldn't be there, but because of your party, then them still there. And then you complain. Then what's your problem? Yeah, problem. We discussed some key points in the last 45 minutes on a different level. Yeah, and the thing just flow natural, brother. You know what thing go? That's how the thing set up. They have failed us. We should leave the country open to, but Adrian, boy, should is, and you go back down to the people them. We want that change. Give us some change, but we don't really want that change. We just want to make nice. You understand what I'm saying? We just want to make nice, you know, because when people offer themselves as an option, the UIC has died from natural causes. I know some people that don't watch and say teach, then still there, but the UIC get one little momentum, you know. Probably the UIC got outside of NDM, UIC is probably the next party that got the best little traction. Where are they? All I people them when did that jump up and attack, they don't even vote for them. They go vote for Labour Right and PNP just to see. You understand? That's how it thing go. Zane, NDM never win a seat. NDM had people with political pedigree. Yes, them never win a seat, but yeah. There have been few independent candidates that have won seats. Zane? But that not really a long time that not happen. Because people want change, but they don't want change. Them like the idea and sound of change, but ultimately they don't want it. You understand? They just want to sound like they want change. You see me? forming a third political. First thing, it's an uphill task to register that party and put everything in place. Then secondly, when it comes on to funding, nobody now, unless it have to be some rich people from the party who can find money up front, because it takes money to operate political entities, whichever way you like it or not. You understand? Whether administratively, whether getting your message out, whatever it is, it will take some money, it will take time. And one of the things to the political parties, based on my observation and experience, people from political party today are expect to win things tomorrow. I know say work. You have to go in that community, go in that division, go in that constituency, build relationships, do the groundwork, take some losses, stick to the people them, show the people them say you're there. You don't just come round when an election. Look here, a whole heap of things, yeah. A whole heap of things. But your farm party this month, election next month, you expect to win. Bro, nobody now vote for you, brother. That's why I tell you that if you're a woman, I go vote for you. Or the woman, them not even a man, I go vote for you. Them tell you that, but then go and vote for one or two political party where they know. You don't know them vote for you, just know. So you don't get the vote them, because when you count up the vote, you count your household and 8 people in there can vote and you say, alright, me I get that 8 voter plus mine and 9. Plus me and the G them down the road where used to play ball. I still play ball. Zane. Them I go vote for me. And I count them. My ball field in them there. Boom so. So me I look for 30 vote this already. Zane, me and the people who got basic school and primary school and high school and got church with them. So them I go vote for me, you know. So me I count one next 500 vote round there, so I need some more vote. Zane. Alright, I did go to college and meet some people. Them still in them from the side there too. Them going to vote for me. Boom so. Yeah man, my workplace. Them love me. Me and them boy. Them going to vote for me. Vote for you. Yo. You have to build relationships, friendships. Zane, be there if I even you're alone today. Make people see you. Be supportive as best as they can. It don't have to be monetarily, you know. It can be a situation where there is somebody pass on and you got the 9 and you got the funeral. You understand what I mean? So you got a couple of graduations, you got a church, you got a ball field. Zane, probably a man like me who can play a little ball or play some ball with the youth then. Probably not everybody can do that. If I cricket, whatever sports, we can play look like more sports. You understand? So we can rap with the youth them. You know, we can go a couple of party, go bust 2 blank and drink 2 Guinness with the youth them. You understand what I say? And them things there. You see me? So my sports day, them you go there, go volunteer man and build your thing. You can't form political party in Jamaica today and win seat next week. And that's how it works. So enough of the people there don't understand. Me never play squash, but me not think as something me can't play. You understand what I say? Me play most of the other regular sports there. You see me? Cricket, football, basketball, and the things there, brother. They know we reach on a squash. You understand? My stepfather was a caddy, Zane. So me have like a golfing in me too. Zane. So don't play with you there. You understand? My head big, but me not so slow. I agree with you, Teach, but political movements in places such as Senegal and Ukraine have sprung up almost overnight. Yes, Adrian, because the culture there is different. That's the point that I'm making, you know. The political culture in Jamaica is of such where on a fly-by-day, pitch-by-night business. You have to build it. You understand? You have to build it. You have men in areas who can run as independent and win because the respect that they have in these areas, Zane, is just like, alright, look at base of this owner. Walford, Mr. Walford. Him win the first time in contest election because he grew up around there, him have business, him have the biggest son in the country. One of Zane, he's well known around there. He is involved in different aspects of the community life. And he won the first time, but he represented a major political party. Would he have won if he was an independent? That's an you need work. You have to put in work. You understand? So Aidan, very good point, you know. But the political climate and political culture in these places is different from Jamaica. So we have to know the people. You understand? You have to know the people. You have to be the people. You understand what I say? So being an MP is not just driving through the community and waving and putting $500 in a it is more than that. You are the representative for these people. You are the voice of these people. Be that voice. Zine? You have to do that. So that not just happen so. Worse, that's why I say it is, I think you should live in the constituency that you represent. And that is just my view. You grew, if it's the area where you grew up in, you know the people them know you. You understand? There's a relationship there. There's a trust. There's a level of trust there. There's a level of belief there. You understand? So that you take years to build that. You grew up there. So a man who come from Woy, same one come represent around there. So he might have a rough time because he's a plant or she's a plant. You are a son of that soil. You would have struggled with these people. You understand? You and them good as war when you go to school and friend again. You know, I saw the thing go. War upon ball field. Go river, go roast breadfruit and all of them sitting there. As, like, is people know you versus me no go somewhere where me no come from. Me no spend no time there. Me no grow there. You have to start from scratch. Zine, worse if you don't have a national profile, because you probably have a national profile where people see up on them TV and there's some familiarity with you, you know. And you're not necessarily going to struggle so much. Like, a no face, no name man will go there. You have to put in the work and you have to get some beaten. But you have to be patient and provide yourself as a long-term alternative. Not go and get a beaten up and gone. You not build nothing there, so. That is the same thing when we talk about East and West Portland earlier. One of the problem where people face down there so is that most times recent times, the person will come from there. See? Daryl and Anne-Marie down there from Wapikill Philip. I don't even know if I down there them born and grow. Me not sure, but then long time them did it. See? So Valerie need a contest one election against Daryl. She's not on the ground like a Daryl Vaz. Zine, Damien go down there after Bloomfield was murdered. And down there she live. Portland she live. Damien live somewhere else. Townside. So he have more, as popular as he is, and as electrifying as he is as an orator, and as intelligent as he is academically in terms of his qualification, she was on the ground before he was. And people started to develop a bond with her. So you have the most popular politician not able to win a PNP seat that was a PNP seat for 30 years because Damien was plucked out because them see him as a sure win because he's Damien Crawford. And then put him down there and Marie Bossians because she come from down there. She live down there. The people them know her. She know them. And she has been putting in the groundwork for a long time. These are the things that political party, people with political desire outside of the two main party have to understand. You are facing an uphill task already because this is PNP and JLP country. You're far behind already, you know? Okay, Trish, good. But then live down there for a while, you understand? So you have to first overcome the blinkers that people wear, the orange blinkers and the green blinkers. So first you have to move that from the eye. Then it will take a while for them vision focus on you because them so blind under the blinkers such a long time. It will take a while for them really focus and see who you is. It will take time. A common sense thing them ain't hard. So UIC come, half and a puff of you can't win no seat round here, so brother. Go do the work. Then you hear them start complaining, say, media houses this and media, a social media run this, brother. Me no work for TVJ or CVM or RJR or Observer. And a few people know me. Because I take my time and build the thing. More people know than most of reporters them at them places. People are going to know Kirkright, because Kirkright at G9 Street. You understand? And some more, man. But most of them people that don't have the knowledge that I have. And me never have them big entity there. Me take my time and build me thing and make mistakes and take me beating. You understand? Struggle. But now it think on a level because we build it. We stay with the people them. You understand? Yeah, so it thing go. So you have to know the thing, Adrian. You have to know the thing. You know your crowd. It's just like as an artist. No matter how you're bad as bad DJ. You run a crowd and get bored. No way you do. You understand? Know how a crowd in front of your stage. You ever see man mash up sting and go down a mobile and can't move catching all because it's a different crowd. It's some first crowd different from the sting crowd. You understand? So I think you know a thing, man. So then UIC and all of them other party that spring up, they come in with the wrong intention. Them think them can just come so and break it. I know so it's a bad thing, but it's not. I know so it work. I know so it work. So find out how it work and try work yourself in a thing. So you go. I remember when Northeast Satan changed color. I think Danny Melvin was the People's National Party representative at the time. See? When he died, Shiny came in and won. But Shiny was on the ground at every dead yard, at every funeral, everywhere. She was very visible. Extremely. So even though the People's National Party was him, I don't remember, but it was a PNP constituency for a long time. She made herself visible. She was with the people for a while. So people started to, develop a relationship with her. And she made that constituency into a Jamaica Labour Party constituency up until when she died. You understand? Marsha take it on the people them not like her down there. So it's in a problem now. So I think go. You see me? Southeast Sentinel, well, Lisa, there has been a PNP constituency for about 1 vote she win by what year after magisterial record. I saw these things go. You understand? Because at the end of the day, if you present yourself to the people, be with the people, it can't, man. It will take a while and resources and time and patience. That's why you have to go where you come from. You see how that's important? You will set up shop in some places in Arab because I live in St. Catherine. I was born in St. Mary. In St. Mary, I'm a spiritual home, but in terms of most of my growing up years, I'm sensible. I spent in St. Anne. So I think I kind of have a bigger bond with St. Anne than St. Mary. So I have lived in Kingston. I'm living in St. Catherine now. See? It would be easier for me. I mean, when I live now, people kind of know me because I would have taught and I teach enough for the youth, them, we turn adults now. And, we're active, so people would know we. You understand? And we never really foolish as a role like that. So we probably kind of have a little respect too, to be honest with you. Zine, but you have people, suppose that somebody will come from boy, will grow with people boy. I would have to do more work to defeat that person. Versus if I go back home and say, I go take a Northeast Sentinel, them in a problem down there. I mean, that, I mean, ground that. Me and them youth that go to school, we play ball with the foolishness together. You understand how you say break some rules and all of them, they get some trouble. See? I mean, a long time I kind of not dep on the ground, but it is a further start, a far starting point than somewhere where you know come from. So you have to know a thing. So politics is a hell of a thing, you know. It takes a lot of thinking if you're gonna do it. So we see what go on. So when DS form a party, me probably consider it politics. You understand? Him have the resources. You see it? And he knows. So we see. I enjoy the politics of politics. Zane, as a matter of fact, growing up, I had intentions of entering representational politics. It's just that as me get bigger, and I see how politics thing run, me I say, sure, can't bother with that. So, and also in my field of studies, I would have done political science to a level, and that's some of them things that me just, you understand what I say? Do the thing, you know the thing go. So, we it's just that the political directorate and landscape in Jamaica is too messy and too nasty. And I mean, as I say, sometimes a lot of people probably go in there with good intentions, but politics has been such a mess from the 70s and 80s in Jamaica, and it has not cleaned up fully. Zane, I think there has been some growth in our political maturity, to be honest, but a lot has to be done and needs to be done, and one thing go. You understand? So what go on. We're still young-ish. You see me? And then I don't want to go into politics when I'm an old man neither and can't really represent my people them. I'm not supposed to walk going to God knows with stick neither, brother. That's the next thing. So man, boy, I don't even know. A man them like them one dead in a God knows too. Next thing. But peeps. Yeah. Cookie there. Okay, how are you? It's good to see you. You understand? Don't judge. Don't judge. You new around here? I wonder, because I look on the profile because I wonder if I do I chef and thing. Brother, right I know, but just go and focus my raising the youths them and try to do something for your family. You understand? Because I don't want to go into politics and then I start buy 2 cars and 2 houses and you say me I investigate for illicit enrichment. Okay, don't judge. Pick up yourself. I think because some of the time the viewers they change the profile. Oh, but chef a moderator too, so I guess me I see in spanner. You understand? You see me? So and that's the next thing too. Boy, I don't even know yeah. I can't bother with the handout mentality. I depend that too. As an MP, I don't depend that with you neither. You understand me I say? Because we brought them bad too. The politician broke we bad. See, the handout, enough things have to change. But we think we are grow politically, we just not reach there yet. You understand? I mean, where we have come from in terms of volatility around politics, you know, we have come a long way, but a lot of things still need to change. Our inflexibility politically need to be looked at. Seeing as in, you know, we can only be PNP or we can only be Labour right. Me don't know about that sitting there. Because big up the man them will change all political side already too. You understand? Foolhardily or whatever, but at least them brave enough to know that everything now work over that side, let me try next side, no? You understand? Some of it a political suicide, but so it work out for some. See when name Carl Samuda win him constituency as Labour right, win as PNP, then win as Labour right again. You understand? So the people them love Carl, I guess they love him. I guess him represent them well because if you change political party, you win and one ticket, change the ticket and win again, change back the ticket and win again. And a boy business that. You understand? So you have to give some mood in respect. Who else do that and win? I think AW did switch, but he never win. Who else must switch and win and thing? Some would alone. Nah, man, somebody, other people are feeling, man. And a boy business at base, man. A serious business that. A serious business that, brother. Yo, a serious thing that. Nobody in our world history, brother. Yeah, man. Call all. Yo, a serious achievement that. Yeah, I think you give you a rating to that. Cause you know that boy have to do that. No, in Jamaica. You understand? So anyway you go, people them come with you. They rate you. You understand? They must do something good, I suppose. Yeah, you see me? Enough people try that and not live to tell the tale. As in, don't die physically, you know, but politically. Don't live to tell the tale. You understand? A lot of people would cross the floor, end up on the floor. You see me? That's how the thing said. Well, man, there has to be somebody else. Shirley Webster did cross, but she never win. She never, I don't think she win. I can't call alone. I can't. Finar still there? Finar could answer that question, and the man that student of history, you know. Call alone? Carl say, as far as I am concerned, the Jamaica Labour Party is no more. I'm broke. But Jamaica Labour Party, what? So? I'm broke your finger up on stage. Because I think at the first election campaign that me I see advertisement on TV. Because then time I mean look a bit. You understand? A man win. Yo, then the man change back. And win back. General behavior that. You know, boy business that. But alright, that's how it go. But yeah, people, we need to have, you know, mature conversations. I mean, when I was growing up, was tough than a PNP MP, or was he on a platform and him say, put the X clearly beside the head? Was he a really? Me nah doubt that though, Adrian, but I can't recall ever coming across that info. Me know say him did make a mistake on a platform when he said put the X clearly beside the bell. He said put the X clearly beside the head, and they used to use that in the PNP used to use that in advertisement. I mean, know the answer. Okay, interesting. Yeah, as me I said, when I was growing up, observing the US political situation, it was so mature. You have neighbors, them have some of them Democratic flag and them Republican flag, and them have friend. You understand? And I have seen with my own eyes where the American political discourse has soured so bad that it is terrible, man. And to be honest, it kind of got there when Trump came in the picture for the first time in 2016. He single-handedly has caused the political situation in America to descend into an abyss. See? And growing up, I used to hear about you have a family party this. Growing up, you used to hear about political violence in Jamaica, and you will see a 1 and 2 situation. But over the years, it has gotten better and better and better, and people have become more tolerant. You see, man in them orange, a wine pan girl in them green, or a man in them green, a wine pan girl in orange, and everybody, you know, have a vibe. You still have a few people who are overzealous and downright stupid. You understand? And things will happen, but we have moved from that. So funnily, Jamaica's politics has reversed with American politics. Growing up, it was American politics that was, you know, very friendly. Jamaican politics was hostile. Now Jamaican politics is more friendly, and American politics has become hostile. I have seen that with my own 2 big guy them. You understand? I'm farming the happy birthday party. Yeah, that's what I say. What them join out. And DeAndre, big up yourself, broski. You said that You see, the court of law, brother, is a strange place. And if you are able to frustrate the law, if you have the resources and the patience to do so, then you can. People do that. You understand what I say? People do that. A lot of people do that because why I don't know. Me not even get into it. But hope say because next thing, this court force the trial through and then them appeal and you say them get up on technicality. But again, if they got prison and serve a couple of years, at least then serve some time. So I guess that's one way of looking at it. We see what go on. And thing. Peeps, big up on yourself. I not overdo it tonight. I am getting back there. Zane? May I get back? I'm sure it's hard fit me nice again. Problem, Yo, may I get back there? So working on it and we'll hear. As I said, I need to go through. Well, everybody has said the audio video kind of alright now and thing. I don't know what it takes to be an advisor, a political advisor these days. Probably friendship, and me is no friend with no politician and thing. And then, whilst I have tertiary level qualification, I guess some of them are doctors, they want to advise them to and them sitting there and thing. Alisha was PNP, then Manayat. Oh yeah, Cookie? Oh yeah, I say. I have to go look into that. Like, as I find these things interesting and very fascinating. So, yeah, peace. So, we could just wrap up. As I said, we start the stream with, Kartel going to conference. No problem with that. Him free for go anyway. He's a free man. It was the public session of the PNP's conference. So, him can go. The issue is that the platform was opened up to him, a national conference, knowing his situation and the fact that he would have served 13, even though the conviction was quashed. I don't think it was the wisest decision to open the stage, the platform, to Vybz Kartel. The PNP supporters may see it differently, as they may feel that it would energize some people and probably get some more votes. However, I think that whatever the opposition leader presented was lost in the discussion following the conference because it was centered around Kartel. So it was basically Kartel's conference. You understand? The only reason why the conversation ongoing about that is because the news cycle has been overtaken with the Prime Minister's IC report. Zane, you cannot be talking about wanting to treat with crime and violence and the reputation of the DJ is not great, if we are being honest. Some people are afraid to talk, but it's just the truth. You understand? It was foolhardy in my personal opinion. Zane? And I think that the leader of the opposition lost whatever traction he would have gotten from his speech because the discussion was not about him or his speech, was about Vybz Kartel. Zane? So on so many levels that was probably ill-advised. The IC report and the Prime Minister, as I said, I gave you a quick, as I said, I've read 142 pages of the 171 pages. And I decided to sit down and read it because I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. I don't want nobody tell me nothing. I want to read it myself. If I need clarification on some things I don't understand, I seek the clarification. But I have been taking my time and going through the report page by page, item by item. It is very tedious, but it is what it is. So at least I know so when I say some things, I can talk. Not even touch all the L.A. Lewis thing, Kerry, because gimmicks. Zane, I guess every year at the PNP conference is the next thing. Last year, them a free big stone out of chain and shackles. You understand? The imagery and the optics from that was very wrong. You understand? Seeing it was Mark a pull chain from off my neck. And now, why do you even know? See? And thing. So, in short, for the people who came in late, the report is 171 pages. the investigation commenced in May of 2005 after repeated efforts by the IC to get information from the Prime Minister about his statutory declaration, and also delving deeper and deeper into some red flags that they saw, I guess. Zane, the investigation was concerned that the PM owned assets that is disproportionate to his lawful earnings for his 2021 declaration period, and the report suggests that some info, especially about bank accounts, were omitted from initial submissions, then added and added. So under the law, that is a false statement, presenting a false statement. Zane, and also the Prime Minister failed to present a schedule of his expenses for the investigative period, or the period on the investigation. So there were some issues there. It turned out that they looked at 28 different bank accounts associated with the Prime Minister at some point. Some of them were his parents' accounts that he was added to, and all of those things were ventilated. So those things were borne out in the report, and they didn't have any issue because they were satisfied with the explanation provided and the bank records and stuff. So there were over 80 witness statements. There were some judicial hearings and thing. One of the things they looked at was the interplay between three companies either owned or the Prime Minister shareholder in. Those companies are Imperium Investment Holdings, and Imperium is basically what replaced ADMAT, which was the St. Lucian-based company, ADMAT Incorporated, which was the Prime Minister's company. Imperium is like a holding company that treats with the Prime Minister's assets and liabilities and all of them something there. So first company is Imperium Investment Holdings. Second one is Estate Bridge Development Company, which is a construction-based company. And the third one is Positive Media Solutions, which is a multimedia type company. Video production, them something there, account management, social media management and stuff. And there's another company that was mentioned a few times, Green Emerald Trading, because some things happen and them something there. There's also concerns about a charity that the Prime Minister is some chairman or some director of, which is called Positive Jamaica Foundation, where questions were raised as to whether or not the Prime Minister used money from the charity to buy stocks and securities for his personal company, all sort of something. So them look at that. There was a situation where they had concerns that PM's net worth grew by $51.5 million in a 5-year period, and the explanations were not suiting the IC, I suppose. There is a situation where a $50 million loan from Barita was investigated. Some of the declarations did not align with bank records and transaction records. They employed the services of an independent international forensic accounting examiner who took 6 months to do the investigation and submit the report. That investigation began in June of last year. Norman Brown, who is a major shareholder in Estate Bridge, is also the chairman of the Urban Development Corporation and Housing Association of Jamaica. He's also a director at the NSWMA in Montego Bay. UDC and HAJ falls under the Office of Economic Growth and Job Creation, which the Prime Minister is the minister for that. So there is concerns about a potential conflict of interest, even though the investigation did not discover anything untoward up to now. So they express concerns about that. Also, one of the thing that is glaring is that all three companies that I mentioned, Imperium, Estate Bridge, and Positive Media Solution, for 2021-2022, they filed nil tax return. So there are questions and concerns about that. I guess that is why the IC has suggested to Parliament to refer the matter to the Commissioner General of the Tax Administration of Jamaica to probe that deeper, and also the Financial Investigations Division FID and all them something. So I whole heap of little things in the report. As I say, I'm not finished read yet. Still have over 30 pages left. Well, less than 30 yet. I have about 60 mash page left. Zane, a lot of reading. I'll continue to make my notes as I go. I enjoy these things, like as I said with the cartel transcript. I sat down and I read that. That's why more time when people say something, I find it annoying, because like, so none of whenever in a courtroom, but then I read the transcript of everything, every word and letter I was saying in a courtroom. I read it, I see it. So oh yeah, tell me X, I read it. You understand? So as I said, I found the interplay between those companies. Paper plate. I have the report. Zane, you can probably shot me a WhatsApp message. My information is in the description of every video, so I am very happy to share it. At least more people read it. Zane, I found some of the interplay between the companies fascinating, and that is the word that I'll use to describe that. It's very interesting, very intriguing. You understand? And thing. But even though the IC report has uncovered some of those things, as I said, the Integrity Commission can't escape either, because they are now saying to Parliament to refer the matter to the FID and Tax Administration of Jamaica, when they, during their investigation, had the opportunity to work with these agencies to help their investigation. Now them finish the investigation and ask other agencies to do investigation. Me can't appreciate that. That don't make no sense to me. Also, they would have gotten an external expert, Zane, and still there, so yes, I don't know about that, because they have the authority to enlist the services or the support of Tax Administration and FID in their investigations. So I don't know why they did not utilize these agencies as fully as they needed to, and now they're asking these agencies to look again. And I can't appreciate that. And as I said, whilst the IC has said that the threshold for criminal proceedings to be brought against the Prime Minister was not met, if you read the report and you don't have any concerns, then I don't know what to tell you. See? And I am fully aware, as I said, of the fact that there's no criminal proceedings, but me personally, looking at this, I find some things very, very fascinating. You understand? There's a lot more I could say about some things, but you know, as I said, I don't have no money for paying a lawyer. You understand? So, I just say thing there. But the discussions will continue, and they should. This is the chief executive officer of the country. There should be probity, and there should be transparency in his dealings and doings. It is just overly complicated in many regards for what it is. Like some of the complexities that I read, like I said, then Jano. But I mean, I know it was never supposed to be so complex, and I guess it's all of these complexities that has now, you know, brought his reputation and integrity into question as to why some of these things are so complex and, you know, my word, fascinating. It is, I don't know. Or the prosecutor that Andrew and Delroy appointed is going to. The Prime Minister and the Minister of Justice do not appoint prosecutors, DeAndre. That is not correct. The Services Commission appoints these people, interview them, appoints them. So that is not correct. You understand? So I know it's easy to say something sometimes, but just I'm always telling you, bro, make we just do the thing the right way, you know. You understand? So them now have to investigate we. Then the Service Commission does those appointments. And thing. Not Delroy or the Prime. I know it was about teacher the Monday run. No. I now subscribe to that. You understand? Because you have to go do the interview by Services Commission, you have to send in the application, all of these things, and you are vetted and them things. So to tell people say what is minister name again? Delroy Chuck and the Prime Minister appoint prosecutor, that is not a fair statement, sir. And I can't subscribe. You know my style already. I'm not going to accept that because that's not facts. See? So yeah, so if people and the Prime Minister and the Justice Minister appoint DPP here. So I don't follow DeAndre. That's okay, DeAndre, man. But I know say me tell you how it thing go. So if you don't want to accept it, that is okay as well, bro. But I know say me tell you say so it go. You understand? Yeah, big up yourself, you know, bro. I saw, bro, we're there. I saw we do it thing on the side. And at the end of the day, you have to protect yourself and your brand, you know, because everybody little just these days, you know. You understand? And to be fair, my thing is, you know, it is easy to vilify people more time and to think the worst of them. We just try to rely on facts and not, you know, hearsay and make up story and anything. I just saw a thing. As I said, that not work for enough people, but I have done well enough abiding by those rules and those guidelines. So, you know, we're there. We give thanks. Why he will not resign? Because he know as well as the greater public know it's a glass house. I suppose him going to tell us that him no need to resign because there is no criminal prosecution against him. You understand? Well, his declaration has not been certified, and the IC has said until FID and TJ go through it and verify it, them not certified. But then the IC dropped the ball in my view. I'm not even saying in my view, because they had the opportunity to work with FID and TJ during the investigation. So I don't know how they send investigation of Parliament now. And FID and TJ for probe it. Like, me not get that. It's like a double jeopardy type of thing that. I not like that neither, to be honest with you. So at the end of the day, it is, you know, despite how we feel about people, we can be, you know what I mean, fair to them. You understand? And the chips fall where they may, and I just keep it moving. But me personally, as a taxpaying Jamaican citizen, knowing that the man who governs my affairs is in, you know, a situation like this with the things that I saw in the report, and despite the fact that the IC has, you know, said that there is no evidence to suggest illicit enrichment, me still, you know, within myself, you know, have a few questions and things. And I mean, some things are there, you look upon it and you say, Ray, but I could watch and see what goes on. So let's see what, because one of the things I'm not sure is that I know, as I said, I don't read the report yet, so that's the next thing. So I don't know what further down on the report as it relates to the referral. Is it a situation where Parliament has to make the referral for the FID and TJ to take on the thing? I don't know. Or is that situation where FID, having heard IC make the request, can take it on? I don't know. So I'll watch and see as well. Hold on. So as I say something over here, so the information minister, I think, posted something about 3 hours ago with, you remember I played an audio earlier with Senator Shireen Golden Campbell. I think she is
the Integrity Commission recently.
I think I forgot to change over this soon here. Mic check 1 2. Wanna hear me? So she is a JLP senator. part 1, I guess, I don't know. Senator Shireen Golden Campbell gave a response to this question. Let me see what she had talked about.
The Integrity Commission recently tabled reports in the Parliament regarding the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. The investigation of the Integrity Commission into his statutory declaration is now complete. Why? Why do I say so? The Integrity Commission is a creature of statute. The Integrity Commission Act sets out how they must do their work, governs how they conduct themselves. And the Director of Investigation is subject to the Integrity Commission Act. When he completes an investigation, the Act sets out only 2 things that he's allowed to do if he finds something wrong. The first is that if he finds there's a breach of a code of conduct, he has to deliver his report to the Speaker and President of the Senate for their action under the particular code of conduct. If he finds a more serious breach, an act of corruption, then his only option is to deliver the report to the Director of Corruption Prosecution for her to rule as to whether or not the parliamentarian must be prosecuted. There is no role for any further action. The report into the Prime Minister's statutory declaration has been tabled in the Parliament. The investigation into the Prime Minister's statutory declarations is therefore now complete.
Let me see if part 2, like I said, part 1.
The Integrity Commission recently tabled reports in the Parliament regarding the Prime Minister's statutory declaration.
I'm going to go up on our page. I just part 1, me I see. You understand? Alright. I don't know, I just scroll, I look on me something the page and see that. Yeah, peeps, so I guess that, but the opposition leader say it not done because FID and TJ, while the government center say it is done based on the fact that it has been tabled in Parliament and no criminal prosecution was recommended by the Commissioner of Prosecution in the IC. So we watch and see. I mean, Mr. Learn these things. I am no expert in these legal things and them something. So I don't know. How can we in investigation criminals and have permission from the investigation? I don't know what to tell you, DeAndre. That is why the ICs should have, that is why the Integrity Commission should have used all the tools and resources available to them during their investigation. So now they won't have to mention FID or TJ to get involved. They were the ones who dropped the ball. We wouldn't have to be in this situation if the Integrity Commission had utilized the resource available to them within the authority given to them by the Parliament of the land doing their investigation. That's why I have said it before. I'm going to tell you, say, the IC can't escape beaten. But then again, I don't know. I suppose that the matter will continue to be politicized by the opposition and its supporters. And I mean, why not? No politics. You understand? I suppose the JP would do the same if somebody over that side was in a similar situation. So I guess, as long as they do it within certain level of exuberance, I know some of them stay. And, as I said, we still, even though we're maturing politically, we're still not there yet. So, we'll watch and see. I will finish reading the report. And tonight, Tonight, Friday night. We'll see. Maybe, if I finish reading the report and I feel like there are things in the report that I think I need to share, I'll do a follow-up stream. If not, I am going to work on streaming at least one time. Friday night are normally the stream night, so we'll see it go. I never work out because I did once. I normally work out like at 6 o'clock and probably an hour and a half most of the time. So by them time, something I said, I work out tomorrow. So probably I work on Friday and stream. But we are work. Pick up on yourself, please. That is the situation. When we finish read the report, and for the people who are interested in it, I'll definitely place it in the channel group. Zine, for the people there who are interested, and I guess people have people link and something there. And then if I don't think I can post it in my in the community feed and it's accessible, but I'll try. If I'm able to put like a PDF, I'm not sure if I can post it there. I think probably on a JPEG and MP4 MOV file videos can post it. But I'll try. I think I'll post it over Patreon because I guess probably some of the patrons will be able to access it there. And wherever I can post it, when I have access to, I'll try to. But you know, as I say, it is one folder with quite a few files. There is even one, I think that is the recommendation file. I'm not read that yet. I think that has 16 pages. Zane and thing. The ruling, I'm not read that yet. The investigation I read now. So you know what I think. Well, read the Integrity Commission, brother. I don't talk to them, you know. And as I say, for me, the IC is again, they have done things before that I find very questionable. And again, they are undermining their own credibility as a neutral institution created to tackle corruption. They keep on doing things. Me hear Dan Jackson Miller I say it's a young entity and it's just like a baby. You have to learn to nurture them. No. You cannot be making mistakes when people's reputation are on the line. Your reputation is critical. The moment your reputation and how things going in this country I know. The people believe the first thing when them hear. King Irie, big up yourself, you know, bro. The first thing when people hear is that them believe, no matter what come after. If them hear say you're a thief first time, or when a million evidence put forward say it was mistaken identity, you're still thief. So we cannot be giving the Integrity Commission no pass when people's reputation are on the line. Cannot. They have to make sure every T is crossed and every I is dotted before they submit their investigations, because people's reputations can be totally destroyed when they make these mistakes. Cannot be babied. It is the role they play is way too critical for. It's just like the one when them did send the report to Parliament about the Prime Minister before. Zane saying some things, but they did not attach the recommendation of no prosecution to it, and people start speculating. They can't do that. You cannot play with people's reputation. To be made until you are 100% sure that your investigation is completed and all supporting documents are available. The reports cannot be submitted for tabling in the House of Representatives. People's reputations can be totally destroyed with these mistakes. I would be lying to you if I told you that I am confident in the Integrity Commission's ability to operate in this country and fulfill its mandate. That is what I did want to say first, but it never come out. Why? Because they have given me reason to question things. They have done things before where I sit down and I look upon it and I say, then, why that look like? They know them, I'm not sure about that. You understand me? I say, I don't know about that something. So they have to take some heat because they were able to draw on the resources from TAJ and FID during the investigation that took how many months? Started in May of 2023 officially. Zane, the illicit enrichment investigation, well, based on what the report say, months upon months, they had the opportunity to get the FID involved, get TAJ involved. They did not. And after them submit the report to Parliament, I go suggest to Parliament that they should refer things to FID and TAJ. Nonsense. We have to call a spade a spade. While we want to give it to the Prime Minister, even though them not find no illicit enrichment, as I said, we have to look on the IC role in where we are and why we are where we are. You understand? So, interesting times. The Integrity Commission has to protect its own integrity. You cannot be trying to uphold integrity if your integrity is called into question. And it has not been 1 or 2 times I have looked at them and asked myself some questions. Because them do things in some way where them not understand how important people's reputation are. Do your work, irrespective of who. No problem with that. But you cannot get these things wrong. Peeps, big up on yourself. Good night. Good to be back. Nice to go vibe. I think when you do one call, but when you talk in the comments, big up on yourself. They have sent reports to Parliament already that they have taken back. Them send incomplete report to Parliament already. People's reputations cannot be played with. Reputational damage in many cases is irreversible because people believe the first thing them hear. Well, I'm going to hear Adrian say I'm Muslim, but how they're operating, there has to be some review in how they operate. It's just the nature of the beast. There will be backlash and things, but at the end of the day is that they have done things in a way where you have to look at them. You can't spend so much time with the availability of these agencies and then now you submit report to Parliament and then you're going to say Parliament. No. I can't accept that. See? Irrespective of what is in the report, they too messed up. That. Peeps, we talk again. Big up on yourself. You understand? And thing. Some people still not go buy that King Harry because them done say what them done draw them conclusion already. You see, Pre? I just saw things up, In Jamaica, when people say, I saw you go. In the end, you can't tell them nothing to change their mind. Then still no business with you. I saw it on. We not stay good. And that's why it's important to ensure that when the investigation is completed, it is completed. You can't send investigation to Parliament for table, then you have to say, don't do. No. Peeps, Trish, big up yourself, Appreciate the input. You understand? And big up to the ones them. Biggie Music, Neeks, Des, Adrian, Paper Plate, Kerry, Richie, Rosie, Cookie, you understand? Chantel, King Irie, King D, DeAndre. Invest. We are deal with brother. Good, sir. You see? And things. So all of the people, MS, Neeks, Zane, Christopher Lawrence, manners and respect, You understand? Just Boss, all of the people in the building. We appreciate the support. Yes, right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. You understand? And we talk soon. Kemar, manners and respect. Justin, Missouri, still watching. Big up yourself enough for that, Kemar. I appreciate the support. Zane, interesting few days ahead. Let's see what developments happen around this. Ultimately, though, please be reminded that no criminal proceedings was recommended in the report. So that aspect of it, however, it has still not been certified, because I guess the IC has them now certified unless FID can't do the job where them get paid for do, or TAJ. That don't make no sense to me. You understand what I say? So we watch and see. There's suggestion that if that referral is made, the Prime Minister may seek a judicial review. He's also said that he has instructed his lawyer to take action against some PNP people for defamation. I don't know. Some people are going to say him and do that for try muzzle. I mean, the PM can't really stop people from talk as long as they talk the facts from the report. You understand? It's just the nature of that. So I don't know how that going to really work out and thing, but we watch and see. As Mr. These things are always a classroom for me, you know, because we don't really know things and we like learn things. So we are watch and see, and a good lesson this for future events and references, because certain things will be a cycle, different people and different times. So you know what I think. Peeps, good night. Big up on yourself. I love every time. You know the thing go.
5 and 4 9 and Mr. 1
Long time I hear that tune in my ears.
As Mr. Rellet introducing to you. Teach them, no matter how far them they are reached.
The stream still a stick audio-wise or video-wise. Let me know before I go.
We are living in a serious time.
Probably me need for y'all update my streaming stuff here, man.
Blow your mind. The time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. Yes, yeah. He's only in the fire.
Yeah, the conflict of interest thing, that serious matter that. You understand? Whilst they haven't discovered any irregularities or improprieties in their investigation, it smell good. As I say, as a dopey show start.
Good for eat, good for talk. 5 and 4 9 and Mr. 1 make 10. The Admiral Tibet as Mr. Reality introducing to you. Teach them.
No, not tell me if the stream still a stick audio-wise or video-wise, you know. Boy, I tell you.
We are living in a serious time. Yes. Don't let the devil blow your mind. The time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. Yes, yeah. He's only in the Father. Teach them, put his trust. The time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. Move. Yeah. Said all over the world, everyone is in a heated rush. Wanna bet it's not everything.
So one is a little sticky, but not serious. Now go listen it and see what go on. Some of it not accounted for. Well, I wouldn't put it that way. Source of income in some of them, what was declared and transaction history now match up. Whole heap of things. Yeah, yes, Erica. Some people said the sound was a bit scratchy, sticky. I don't know.
The Father, teach them put his trust. The time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. Yeah. Said all over the world, everyone is in a heated rush. I'm always on the.
Let me take the time out to express my condolences again to Father Mandela, the owner of Mandela Sound, who I interviewed late last year. He passed, unfortunately, a few weeks ago. As a matter of fact, I think at time 9 night. You understand? In a Portland side there. And thing. I was so surprised. Like when me interview Father Mandela, a man look young and fresh as a big man. And boy, I don't even know about so I think life.
Dangerous and dangerous.
Yes, invest. That is it. May I go do that? I'm going. Let me see.
5
and teach them. Teach them reality and rights.
Too much controversy.
God alone, natural alone. Yeah, it reached them. This is original teach them. Oh God, teach them say no more war. Also what war again? Teach them, meet and teach them. Teach them and tell them say before them done war, them a push it further, further. We don't know who they are and that them we never heard of. And but tonight don't first time.
Peeps, good night. Big up on yourself. Heart of love. Walk good. Step with Jah. I'm out.
Forever. I think the love you brother. Yeah. Forever and ever. I think the love you my sister. Yeah. Forever and ever. Teach them and tell them say when we say love me, that's how we act. That the Lord teach them not stop short. No youths are dead, we angry and want. Reach up on the hill and stop jump and brand. The greatest thing we have love in your heart. Make sure you're the Almighty God now go.
Invest. Just wrap it up, man, and go live some life. You know what I think, though? We appreciate the service, bro.
Peeps.
I'm out. Good night.
So you don't know who they are.